You guys know what time it is, right? It's 3 o'clock in the morning. The witch's hour. Hell yeah. Just kidding, I don't believe in that shit. I mean, I know it's real, and like people believe in it, but I'm not about it. I'm just kidding. All right. So, fashionably late as always. Got caught up in some stuff. So, all right. So, if you're new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome. We're gonna do the Wheel of Names tonight. Can you guys hear me okay? Let me know if you can hear me all right. Just let me know if you can hear me. Kind of trying to be respectful of how late it is, but let me know if y'all can hear me okay. And is it too quiet? Is it fine? Let me know. Can you guys hear me all right? Let me know if you can hear me okay, if it's too quiet. Let me know. Hey, Fantasy. It's good? All right. So, very exciting today. What we're going to do is the Wheel of Names. You guys know the Wheel of Names. If you don't know the Wheel of Names, well, you're about to. It's basically this wheel that we put our names on, and it spins, and then somebody gets chosen. So I'm gonna do probably about 8 to 10 people. Just stick around and make sure you subscribe to the channel and make sure that you like this video and you can get on the list. Simple as that, just like the title says. So first of all, what I'm gonna do is make sure some of my decks are upright for sure, just so we're ready to go, because I don't do reversals. So make sure the decks are upright while we wait for more people to come in. There's 5 right now, so I'm going to wait for about 10 to come, and then we'll start adding people to the list. Again, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel and that you like this video, and you can get on the list, no problem. And it's just like try your luck, you know? Also, for those of you who do not want to wait, you're like, fuck that, I'm good, I would rather just, you know, have a reading right now, please, then you can donate. That's definitely an option. All of the information for that's in the description. If you're new here, go ahead and check out the description. It's, you know, helpful to know kind of how things work around here. But if you're returning, you already know, and you can check it out too if you'd like to donate. Definitely don't have to, but again, if you just don't want to wait, you're like, that's sounds god-awful boring, you know, like it's going to take a long time, and you may not even get chosen. But I think you'll find that, you know, if you're new here, the wheel is really fun. Everyone loves it. Everyone always is like, oh, this is so fun. It's like, yeah, it's exciting. You know, the suspense. You never know if you're going to get chosen. And I don't have to pick favorites. So it works for me, works for you, and it's fun. It literally is just a good time, so don't worry about it. Just chill, relax. But again, if you have an emergency question, go ahead and donate. It's totally fine. $5 a question, pretty freaking cheap, and probably the cheapest you're going to find around, so yeah. Okay. It's all good. Also, you guys, in the description, there is, at the bottom, the very bottom, I put some links down there for the decks I use in this live stream. I linked all the decks, and I even linked a couple books down there because I'm really into astrology, and I just think that these books are really important. So if you guys are into astrology too, you might like them. You will like them, and they're very helpful. So I just recommend some of those. check them out if you're interested. They are affiliate links, so I will get a little percentage if you do happen to make a purchase, but the price of the item is never going to change. It's never going to like be more or anything. It's the same price, and they just give me a little percentage of it for referring you. So if you're interested, check that out. I'm just making sure, for those of you who are just coming in, I'm making sure that all my decks are upright so that we can be ready to go. I don't do reversals, so just making sure my decks are upright, waiting for a couple more people to come in, and we'll add people to the list. And again, if you are not subscribed, go ahead and do that to make sure you can get on this list. Make sure you like this video so you can get on the list, okay? That's the two easiest things that you need to do. So simple to get on the list tonight, okay? Again, not everyone's going to be chosen tonight, but I think the wheel picks people who really need a reading, like the most. And so also, if you get on the list and then you're not here when you're called, like say your name's called and you're in the bathroom or wherever you're not here, you know, you can come back and ask to be put back on the list. What I won't do is go back and give you that reading, but I will put you back on the list. And a lot of times you'll be chosen again because the wheel chooses people for a reason. It's like he's like, I don't make mistakes, you know. So if you leave and come back and see that you're off the list or you were already called, no worries, just ask to be put back on, and I'll definitely do that. And chances are you'll probably get chosen again. So don't give up hope. Don't just X out because you missed your reading. You know, you'll probably get another one. So you'll probably get another chance. So just come back. No worries. And I'll be doing this pretty much every night. So if you don't get a reading tonight, just come back tomorrow and we'll give it another go. And again, if you really need a reading tonight, just go ahead and donate $5. Get your question out there. You can ask more than one question, $5 each. For donations, you can ask a few follow-up questions, you know, but if it's a completely different topic, then you're going to have to donate again or wait to be called again, you know. For free questions that are chosen by the wheel, I'll give you a general, you know, but it's going to be a lot more in depth for the donation questions, just because I feel like, you know, you're giving me your money. Obviously, I'm going to give you a worthwhile reading. And for everyone, I'd like to give a worthwhile reading, but I'm just not going to get as in depth as I would for, you know, a free reading. For free readings, are just not going to be as in depth. So, you know, but I will answer your question. Also, you guys, whenever I do readings, some people will be like, oh, okay, you still didn't answer my question. I do that a lot. And the reason is because if the cards tell me something, I'm going to mention it to you. And sometimes I'll have to go back and go, wait, okay, so let me get to your question because this came out. So I just want to let you know that this is what is obviously, you know, being brought to the surface. But now let's try to answer that question again, you know? So just don't think I'm trying to avoid your question. I mean, you can think whatever you want, but that's not what it is, so. All right, I think we're good. Okay. So for those of you who want a reading, because I know we have some people that probably left by now, so if you want a reading and you're here, please just say something into the chat to me right now. And make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Make sure you like this video, and I will put you on the list, okay? How's everyone doing? How are you guys? Anyone who's here now who wants a reading, please say something to me in the chat. So far, I have Breezy, the Hierophant, It's Geofu, Kalpana, Nazrin, Eileen, and Fantasy. So if you're not there on this list right now, please let me know in the chat. Hey, I want a reading, because you're not on the list if I didn't call you right now. So if you want to be part of this thing, subscribe, like, and let me know in the chat right now. Okay. Let us see. Let's start. Also, you guys, wheelofnames.com is the website I'm using for this. And I don't own it. I didn't create it. I have no rights to it. It's just, we really love it. It's a great tool for this. And so yeah, it's not mine. But it's wheelofnames.com. So thank you to those people who created this, because it's been very helpful to the readings. Everyone loves it too. So good job. You did a good job. You made a good tool. Yeah. Really works well for what we're trying to do. And everyone loves it. Never have complaints about it. People will even be like, can we do that? So I'm trying to do it more often now. Sorry if it's kind of like low vibe. It's just kind of late, so I'm trying to be kind of like calm about it. Not too crazy and wild. If I was alone, it'd be different, but Fantasy Lover. I love that name. Okay. Sanch. Infinity. Virgo Sun. What are your guys' not rising signs? What are your guys' sun signs? Curious. For those of you who are new, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, okay? And like this video. And you will definitely be put on this list. No worries. Just those two quick things, just like the title says, it's super easy. Super easy. So simple. Okay. Gemini, Pisces, Virgo Sun, you sent a donation. Okay. Where'd you send it? Where'd you send the donation, Virgo Sun? Thank you, by the way. Very much appreciated, of course. Scorpio. We got a Scorpio in here. Virgo. It's not your Virgo? Damn. Well, I'll be damned. That's funny. Fantasy Lover, of course you're a Pisces, of course. Of course. Of course. Girl, we got another Virgo up in here. Jesus. I hate Virgos. No, okay. I'm a Virgo, so I'm just kidding. Just playing. Libra. Oh, that's interesting because the infinity symbol is kind of like the scales in a way. It's interesting. Virgo and Pisces are opposites, by the way. Do any of you guys know your birth chart placements? Like, do you know? I'm just checking on the donation right now. Do you know like what your moon sign is and stuff like that? Okay. So, what are your initials, Virgo Sun? Perfect. Okay. Go ahead and post your question, and I will get started on that for you. Perfect. Thank you. Hey, Lynn, we're just doing a donation reading right now. And after this one, we're going to go ahead and spin the wheel. Okay, so stick around for that. And I'll add your name to the list when I get back in before I spin again, okay? So no worries. Doing great. Great. How are you? What's coming towards Osmar and Paola? Cancer and Virgo. You said Sag, Moon, Cancer, Rising. Right on. Just okay, Lynn? Just okay? Gotta change that. Okay, so what's going on? What's coming towards you guys? What's coming towards you? Like anything? No, but in love, right? So it's kind of like, what's the future hold type thing? Is that what you mean? Just want to know, like, what's gonna happen with these two? You know, what are we looking at in this connection? What's between these two as we close out the year of 2021? What do we see happening between them? The energy between them. You guys, if we get any trolls tonight, by the way, just try not to let it bother you, you know? They give us traffic, so, I mean, it helps other people see us, and to me, it's helpful. Of course, we won't, you know, allow it for too long, depending on if it's, you know, getting in the way or not, but really, I'm not tripping on it, and just try not to let it bother you. He said his intentions and feelings right now. Okay. So his intentions and feelings. For you, not like between you guys what's going to happen, but like what does he feel basically, and what does he intend to do? Gotcha. What does this Cancer intend to do? Give me the main energy of this Cancer person and let me know what we need to know in regards to Paola, the relationship between them. Got it. Okay, interesting. So it's kind of like, I mean, you're asking about like what's going to happen. So if I was going to be logical about it, I'd think, okay, maybe this is a new connection. Maybe you don't have a past. But I'm not going to think that because logic isn't really needed in intuitive tarot reading. Basically, though, with these cards, it shows that there is some kind of a, you know, him looking back at something. Or maybe, just, you know, not necessarily back, but how, well, yeah, I mean, it has to do with looking back. Looking at how every event has, you know, come to the point where you guys are at now. So it's like he's looking at his ships coming in and he's just kind of embracing it. Like, wow, I've come so far. And, you know, just all the things that have gotten me to this point. So it's like really kind of reminiscing and it is kind of thinking about the past. It could or could not be related to you. But in regards to that, he's wanting to take action and he'll have opportunities to do that. Maybe you remind him of a familiar, you know, feeling that he wants to take action towards because that felt good or maybe it didn't feel good. But either way, it's, you know, he's taking action because of, you know, him, an idea basically of him looking at the past. Maybe you guys don't have a past, but if you do, that would make a little more sense. But if you don't, then it's just, you know, and like I said, a good feeling, a balancing feeling. You probably just make him feel like maybe how he used to feel. If he doesn't feel so like on his shit now, maybe your presence kind of helps him to feel like he's himself again, something like that. So he does have this like, he sees you as like, you know, an uplifting person to be around, you know, person that makes him feel good with the Temperance card here. Also, this card represents Sagittarius. It doesn't have to be a Sag, but I'm just letting you know that that's what that card means. But in this case, to me, what I'm seeing is like, it just is a very good feeling to him, you know, balancing, uplifting. What is he intending to do here with you? With Paola, what is he intending to do? What are his intentions with her, if any at all? Okay, we have the Leo card here. Two of Cups, nice. Ooh, oh, okay. Whew. Sorry, this is a different deck. I have to get used to it. Sometimes the pictures kind of confuse me at first. I thought it was the Knight of Wands. Thank God it isn't. But what's interesting here is at the bottom, we have the Three of Wands again. Same card. Okay. Same card. And why is it coming out twice? You know? Three of Wands. This is the bottom of the deck, so it's basically saying maybe you're feeling that way too. But I think overall there is a reason that this keeps coming out. I think there is something about the past. Again, I keep getting this feeling of like you feel familiar or something you're doing or the presence around you, the environment when you guys are together. It's like a thing that he wants to keep around because it reminds him of a feeling he had in the past, or it's just you know, like a way he felt about himself in the past. It's just like how everything adds up to this point. It's almost like it's worth it because I've gotten to this point and it feels so good that it's like I'm just thinking about how did I get here, you know? It's just like keep thinking about like all of this stuff that's added up to this point now. And it's just like thank God, or it's, you know, I can't believe I don't know how this happened, you know? But this is kind of how it happened, and it's just kind of amazing that it's happening. So, especially with the Two of Cups here. Again, Leo card. Doesn't have to be a Leo. Of course, you told me your signs, and it's not Leo or, like we said before, Sag. But I'm just letting you know, Leo's here. So, doesn't have to mean Leo. It could also just mean strength, right? So it seems like to me, a more committed relationship, especially with the Two of Cups. And these are his intentions. So it seems like he's intending to have kind of a long-lasting thing with you. You guys can stand strong together and things can actually go somewhere between you, which is awesome. We don't want somebody who intends to Knight of Wands us, you know, that would suck. So, and also, they feel like there's something to gain from this. And it can also be getting a lot of attention from people and a lot of support from people. Like people aren't like against you guys being together. It's not like difficult. There's not obstacles in the way or a bunch of jealous people, exes and stuff like that. It's basically just saying like, yeah, there's a lot to gain and it's going to feel like you've gained something or won something, achieved something in a way. Like, I'm glad this addition to my life is here. It just feels very good. And the only thing I'm kind of concerned with is the Seven of Wands. You see how he is on this hill and he's throwing down his wands and, you know, he's winning. He's not being defeated because all those wands down there are his. So obviously he's still on this mountain here. But the thing is, with that card, a lot of times we think that those people down there are against us, and they're not usually. You know, it's if someone disagrees with us, if somebody just isn't about what we're about, trying to be about at that time, it's not necessarily that they're against us just because they don't agree. You're just gonna have to be able to agree to disagree and kind of like not let it affect you too much, because it's really not that big of a deal. So hopefully it's not a big deal for you guys, but it seems like it's going to be some kind of an issue. Maybe it has to do with these other people that are around. I said no jealous people or exes, but maybe we're looking at something, you know, but that's the thing too, thinking people are against you when they're not. So don't fixate on other people too much in this connection. That could end up being a problem later. But here's the deal. It's really not about other people in this connection. You know what I mean? And with the Two of Cups here, it's like you guys see eye to eye. You guys get along very well, click very well. I wouldn't say, and with the strength too, I think he's intending on having this be committed or go somewhere for sure. Like he's hoping for it. And with the Ace of Wands before, remember, he's going to have opportunities to take action, and that's what he's going to do. So good. I think you should be, you know, expecting, well, don't ever expect, I guess, right? But you don't want to be disappointed from expecting something that doesn't happen. But, you know, just, it's positive. Yeah, definitely. And it's definitely likely that it's going to happen. For real. And I love seeing that Two of Cups there. That's really great. That's what we want to see. Yeah, today he had a convo of what he wanted, and he kept saying, I don't know. Okay. I felt like he was stuck on his past. That's funny you say that again. Jesus. Yeah, there's definitely something about the past here that maybe he's trying to get past, you know? But to me, I feel like you said or not over someone. So, you know, do you just feel like that? Or is that, you know, for sure he's just got out of a relationship? I mean, think about these things, you know? Like I said, Seven of Wands, we think people are kind of like against us or like not on our side. And it's not necessarily the case. Like you're like, okay, he might be trying to like get over someone and not really about me. And it's like, maybe not, you know? But if you know that for sure, then, you know, just be careful. You can't just have boundaries, you know, make sure that you don't just fall head over heels for this person that you already know might not be over their ex. But what I feel is, this person does have the hots for you, and not even just the hots though. I mean, they want something, somewhat of a relationship. So maybe you just, get them to get their mind off that person. You can do whatever you want to do. But I think this person likes you a lot, or is going to show you that very soon, if you're wondering. Okay. Do we have any new people since? Yeah, I think Lynn for sure. Lynn and Virgo Sun. Do you want me to keep you on the wheel list, or are you out of here? Just let me know. Either way is fine. Of course. No problem, of course. And thank you for the donation. I do appreciate that. Glad you're here. Glad for... I'm glad to see a new face. For sure. New faces welcome. Yeah, I don't think there's anyone else new but her, Lynn. Oh, no. Sorry about that. Totally missed you. Almost. Go. Where are you? Baby Blue. Okay. Make sure you guys like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And you can get on the list. So just like the title says, 2 very easy steps to get on the list. And go ahead and do that and you're good. You're on it. So I have 13 people on this list right now. Okay. I'm just shuffling a bit because it lets me shuffle your name. Crap. Okay. 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 Oh yeah, okay, Virgo, let me take you off then. That's fine. Have a good night. And it's pretty early in the morning for me. I don't know. What time is it for you guys? Wherever you guys are. What time is it for everyone? It's 3:38 a.m. for me. So just a little bit of a late start. Okay. Ready? Ready for this? So I'm looking at what you guys are saying right here, and it's like, so don't mind me. All right. First spin, ready? Wow. That's funny because remember I was just saying that person's name. I almost skipped you too. So I didn't. Are you here still? Go, DeMarcus. Yay. I know you're a new face too, so I'm happy to be doing it for, everybody, but of course new people. I want to get everyone a chance to get a reading at some point, Okay, so let's see. He might not be here. Don't be that person, guys. Okay, we're gonna wait. I'll wait 30 seconds. This is the countdown. If you're new here, you don't know about this. If you're returning, you do. But this is what we do when we're waiting for somebody to say, hey, I'm here. Here's my question, okay? So give them 30 seconds. All right. Thanks. That's what everyone says. Everyone really likes the wheel. So we're going to go ahead and move forward then. We'll spin again. Sorry about that, hun. If Go to Marcus comes back, he can be added back to the list if he wants to be. If not, it's up to him, okay? He can do whatever he chooses to do. But for now, we're going to have to move forward, okay? So I don't think there's anyone else that came in here yet. Right? Yeah. I don't see anybody new. If you are new, you're like, what's going on? Let me know. Because I don't have you down. Right now I have Breezy, the Hierophant, Sanch. It's Geofu, Kalpana, Aileen. Am I saying that right, or is it Eileen? Nazrin, Infinity 17, Lynn, Baby Blue, and Fantasy Lover. So, I think we're good to go. I don't see anyone new. Let me know if I didn't get you. Oh, Go to Marcus. Okay, here's the thing. We almost spun again. And if I would have spun again, then it's like the next person. Even if that person wasn't here, I wouldn't go back. But since we didn't even spin again, we'll take Go to Marcus. Okay, that's the only way that if you're not here when you're called, that you could actually get the reading if you come back, is if I haven't spun yet. So we haven't spun yet. So technically it's still on you. So yay. So what is your question, Go to Marcus? Usually that doesn't happen, so that's kind of cool. Go ahead and post. I'm glad that we can do this for you because I know you're a new phase. All right. Okay. I shouldn't have you so far away from each other. I'm like, better. How does Shakura feel about me currently? We're both Sagittarius. Okay. Haven't spoken in a month. Okay. So let's see. How does Shakura feel about me currently? 2 Sagittariuses. Okay, well, these just flipped out for you. So let's see. Currently feels about you. This is pretty deep because it's two very like pretty like it's not just like a little kind. It's like adventure, wanting a new beginning, a fresh start, good time, like in a big way, and then also the devil. So it's kind of like they feel like you're a breath of fresh air, kind of what they needed at the time they're Sag. They like to do new things. They like to have a good time, fun experiences, wild times, whatever, wild ride, whatever, adventure. Very, very used to that. They like doing that and they feel good doing that. Who doesn't? But some people aren't exactly so ready to do new things like a Sag is. So for you, how they feel about you now is you were that, you were this new exciting thing and they're happy to have that experience. At the same time, it's like there's something toxic about the situation. This also means Capricorn. If there's a Capricorn involved in some way, that could be possible. But with the devil, it's kind of saying, could be also good sex, just saying. At the same time, it could be, if it's not like literally, you already know there's some kind of toxicity. The toxicity is the fact that this person really can't get you off their mind. It's like there's a pull, you know, and they can't just brush you off. That's why these two people down here chained to this devil character here, because it's like they can't break the bond, you know, even if they want to. So that's what is toxic about it. So, you know, it's fun and it's great, good time, but it's also something that they don't want to have on their back, that they can't get off their back. So it's kind of like that thing that they need but don't really want necessarily. And it's not really a good feeling, because it kind of feels like something has like that control over you in a way. And I don't think that anyone likes to feel like that, but you know, especially a Sag, you know, like, you're not going to control me. I'm going to do what I want, but really I can't, because I can't get you off my mind. Fuck, you know? So it's kind of uncomfortable, I feel like, for them. But at the same time, like I said, it's like a pull to the person that is just uncomfortable, because it's like you don't really have much control over it. Okay. Yep, magnetic, you know, whatever you want to call it. It's just basically that idea that it's just hard to break. Almost to the point where it's like, I'm not making this choice. It's just, I can't help it, you know? So, let's see. And I mean, you guys are both Sag. Maybe you feel the same way about them, you know? I've once heard that two Sages are actually like you know, like a really good couple to be together. And same with Aquarius. Two Aquariuses together for some reason. So let's see. Anything else we need to know? So it's a love-hate, you know, in a way. It's like, it's not even like love necessarily. It's just, really, it's like that unhealthy bond, but also adventure and fun time, something they really like and are attracted to and really need constantly in their life, new things and fun, you know, experiences. But it's like, now they can't, you know, get back to regular life in a way. So it's kind of a negative thing in a way too. And I mean, really, is there anything you can like do about that? Like, that's just how they feel. Let's see if there's anything else we need to know. Yeah, I'll get you on this list right after this, okay? Richa or Richa. My vowels, you know, are fucked up. But you know who you are. Okay, we have a few pentacles here. This is what you need to know. Lovers, Gemini, but also lovers, duh. Here we have, okay, so it's like someone has something to offer the other person. And maybe it feels, I still feel like it's in the premature stages of anything developing into something serious, like for whatever reason, you know, maybe you guys just you don't like to be committed for very long, or whatever the case may be. There's a situation here that's, you know, it's Page of Pentacles, so it's not like mature, it's not, you know, it's the early stages. So it's like, this is very beginning, you know, it's not really like solidified yet, or something to depend on or know is like you can trust necessarily. But we do have lovers here, so obviously this is like some kind of connection, romantic. But here, I want to find out why you guys haven't been speaking, because here it seems like somebody was offering someone else, you know, a helping hand. Maybe they had that to offer, because obviously this person has stuff to offer these two, you know, people down here, not the other way around, right? It's not a balance of power, it's like an imbalance in a way. And so if this person gets a big head about things, it can make things even worse. That's not what we want. So that could be part of it. But overall, I just think that there was definitely, you know, maybe you guys met in that way. Like there was somebody who offered someone some help, and maybe it just went to their head. You said, yeah, you tapped in. I feel it a lot. Thank you for your time. Oh, I'm not finished yet. I guess I did answer your question, but I feel like there's always more. So, why did they stop communicating? I guess this is just for me now, huh? Okay, we'll finish this up here. We stay in different cities and want the same school center. Oh, went to the same school center at one point before I left. said thank you, love. All right, so that's ending it. Okay. All right. Or did you want to continue? I don't get it. But let me just ask one more question and get the gist of this whole thing. Anything else we need to know? For this person, any word of advice, anything they need to know at all? Let's continue. Anything they need to know at all about this connection? I had to ask. I had to. I mean, I had to. Fucked up doing that. Okay. Cancer, also something about moving forward and on, progression, not letting it get you down, not letting it stop you or, hold you back. Really, it's like you are taking action here, able to at least. Could even be talking about the fact that you said you left. So, I mean, it's kind of like somebody is moving, doing something, taking an action. So, could have been you doing that. But the first thing we got was the Seven of Swords, then we get the Page of Swords. And so the Seven of Swords is obviously like a sneaky, not being very forthcoming or straightforward or honest. It's like they're sneaking, possibly stealing, doing something sneaky under your nose, and you have no idea, or you were doing it to them. Maybe this is, touching on how you left, like you said, maybe you didn't tell them you were going to leave. Maybe you just left kind of sneaky. Or just like not very straightforward about it. Didn't necessarily tell them all of that, what you were going to do, and just kind of did it. But somebody's stuck on the past here, and you could be, this right here is kind of like spying in a way because you're not talking to them directly. You're kind of asking about them indirectly without their knowledge. So again, that kind of touches on the sneakiness too. Maybe that's just saying you are, because the Page of Swords is like spying, and fixated on a past situation. They want to get past it. They can't. Tried that. Doesn't work. It's just like something is there still, and you can't. And this could be their energy too, because this is what else you need to know. So, this could be their energy as well. Because like we said, they can't brush you off. They want to, but they can't. That's this whole energy here. It's like you want to let something go. You want to have new experiences, and you're ready to do that. You're putting that foot forward, and you're going to try to have some kind of new experience and go forward to the next phase of life. But then this foot's like firmly stuck in the past here with this sword, very defensive because it's personal, it's emotional. And somebody doesn't really know what to do or what decision to make. And they're probably just sitting there, I would say that the person in this position is maybe the woman, just because we have the Queen of Cups. But, what if it was two gay dudes? I mean, it's not gender specific with court cards necessarily, right? So let's not go there. Let's not say it's the woman. It's just a nurturing, supportive, whoever you would feel is that in that position. I think it's, basically talking about they don't know, this person doesn't know. I'm guessing them, because this is what you need to know yourself, is that the person doesn't really feel like what they contribute or what they have to offer, the decisions they make really make a difference. I mean, they think they don't even know the power that they have in this situation, which is not really, I feel like that's not even in Sag's vocabulary to even feel that way, but they feel like they don't really have much of a say in this, and they don't really even know what to do. Like they're not making a decision, so that's probably why you haven't heard from them. Really, I think it's kind of saying if you want to make this happen, you're going to have to be the one to make it happen. And also, you're the one who left, right? So even more so, it makes sense. It's like they're not going to be taking that action. They don't really know how to approach it. They don't think it's going to work. They don't think it's going to make a difference. So it's going to have to be you if you want this to be anything. Again, Donated to PayPal, the Hierophant. Okay. And the Hierophant, what are your initials that you sent this with, that you sent the donation with? Just to verify, you know, it's for your, like for your sake and mine. Thanks, Go to Marcus. Thanks for your question. I'm glad you could be here with us tonight. Have a good one. Be safe out there. Okay. I don't have a T for you. Is he? Yeah, perfect. Okay. I'm like, just making sure. Yes. Okay. So yeah, gotcha. What is your question? Go ahead and post. And thank you, by the way. I do appreciate it. Definitely appreciate that. Let's get going. Let's see what's going on for you. What is your question? Love to answer your question. Let's see what we can find out. What do we need to know? And hi, you guys, the ones who have just joined us. We're doing donations right now. So after this one, I will be spinning the wheel again, so no worries. Stick around. I'll add you to the list if you're new and you're not added yet. Make sure you're here for when that happens, when I do add people, because I'll ask again, who wants a reading? Say now, because some people will leave and I'm going to redo the list a couple times. So whoever's here at that time will be on that list. If you're not here at that time, you won't. So make sure you stick around for, you know, at the end of the reading, when I'm closing out and I'm going to like choose again, make sure you're around, okay? I wanted to ask, what's the Aries woman's feelings for me? Okay. Oh, shit, you know? Aries, woo! Good luck. No, okay. She is a fire. Hard to know what she's going to do next or get her to do anything. I wonder what your sign is. You don't have to tell me, but I'm just trying to feel that out. Oh! Oh, it's our friends, you guys. Hell yeah. I was waiting for you guys to come. Is that who it is? Is that our special friends? You guys, say hey, how's it going? Fuck yeah, I'm so happy you guys are here. I mean, seriously, I was waiting for this to happen. Read the description. I told you guys it was gonna happen. Yeah, no, I'm glad you're having a good night. Yeah, awesome. All right. You want to be put on this list? You got to subscribe and like, but so easy. So easy to do that. And I'll put you on this list. No worries. You guys check out the description. I talk about this. So just, you know, chill. It's all good. We love them. These are our friends. They help us out. They help out the channel. They just have a weird way of doing it, but you know, it's all good. Everyone lives their life the way they want to live it, right? Who am I to judge? Right? Just don't let it bother you. It's all good. Okay, so let's see. Yeah. It's not disrespectful if you don't let it really get to you, you know? It's kind of like it's just a person, right? You know? You don't even know. So, screw it. Oh, you're sweet. Okay, sorry. Get back to you. Let's see. All right. So this Aries person, what do they feel for you? Sorry about the sidetrack real quick. What does the Aries person feel for you? Well, wait. You're a Taurus, right? Because you're the Hierophant. Kind of airhead for a second. Long moment. I wonder what your sign is. It's hilarious. Oh my god. Maybe you're not a Taurus, but I'm pretty sure that's what that would mean. That would be fucking funny if it wasn't, though. For some reason, I feel like it's not. is this Aries? You said you're Aries. Okay, you know what's weird? When I was saying earlier about Aries, I was like, oh, good luck with that and everything. I was kind of thinking you were an Aries too. It's not magical, but it's kind of funny. Like, that's interesting that I need to listen to my intuition more and just kind of go with it, because wow. Because I was thinking, like, if you're an Aries, then it's probably fine, because, I mean, but two fires can be gnarly. I saw an Aries Sagittarius together once, and I thought it was going to be a great thing, and it's like, it can be, but for them, this is a bit much, you know, fire. But let's see for you guys, okay? So what does this Aries feel about you? Aries. What does this Aries feel about this Aries? I can't even believe you're asking. I mean, they must have a, like, very reserved rising sign if this is the case. You're asking, you don't know. Should be obvious. They're initiators, I would say, you know? So, okay, so it says, yeah. I mean, kind of like what I was thinking. It's kind of like that, like, ooh, you know, nothing can stop this person. You know, it's like, just they're coming in, and it's like, you know, with not aggression necessarily, could be aggression, but it's not necessarily aggression. It's just like with force, with impact, like nothing can stop them, you know? They're coming in, and like that's all there is to it. And so what they're coming in with is maybe an offer of a, you know, something committed. But again, it's in the early stages. Well, I didn't say this yet, but it's in the early stages because it's the Page of Pentacles. So it's like young Pentacles. It's not really mature yet. But High Priestess, like I said, you probably already know how they feel. I mean, I'm surprised you're here asking. Maybe you have a reserved Venus or whatever it is, but that you would be so like wondering and maybe a little bit doubtful. I don't know. But it's like weird to me in Aries to be asking, does that person like me? Because it's like, it should be obvious. I don't know. I'm generalizing. But yeah, it tells me that they're coming in pretty quick here. And I would say it's kind of obvious, you know. If it's not, then it's maybe you're just not seeing it right. You're just doubtful because the High Priestess is there also to say you intuitively know what it is. You intuitively already know the answer to your question. You know what I'm talking about. Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure. So let's see what this is here. She's Gemini moon, so versatile, or not versatile in this case, but indecisive, or not indecisive actually, I'm sorry. It's more of like, likes variety. One day feels this way, next day feels that way. In the moon sign too. Oh my goodness. Yeah, really switches up on you a lot, huh? Mixed messages. Maybe just literally likes you one day and the next day is kind of like, whatever. I'm on to the next thing, and then, well, you're kind of interesting. Wait. If you have a mental connection with them, that's going to be important too. Because Geminis, you know, you got to keep their interest. So let's see what this Gemini person feels for you. What do they feel? So like today, right? What do they feel today? Because it might change tomorrow. Gemini in general, but then the moon sign changing every 2 days. Like, Jesus. It's like, I don't even want to tell you because it could change. And that goes for everybody in any situation, but I'm just, you know what I mean. So let's see what they feel about you right now. What do they feel about you right now? Maybe it's a down period. Maybe they're not showing interest today, and that's why you're wondering. What does this Gemini moon person feel today about this Aries person? Shit. Okay, so it seems like they're kind of waiting for more information. Like they'd like to understand something, but they don't. And it's like they're waiting there until they do. Maybe they're not waiting for anyone in particular or anything in particular to be able to stop hanging there and be able to take action and move forward and do what they wanted to do about it. But in any case, they're not going to be taking action right now because they're waiting for whatever it is. Maybe they're waiting for themselves to be ready, or for, you know, whatever it is. They're waiting because they'd like to understand something first before they do it. They're just not going to jump the gun, which is like not really Aries-like, but they're not going to jump the gun for whatever reason, okay? They don't understand something yet. Maybe what they don't understand is what this could be for them. You know, what they could get out of it. Not to say it like that, but I mean, it could be that way, or it could just literally be like, we want to know, is this worth my time? You know? And because they have so many other things available to them. Like they have what they want. They have what they need. You know? It's like they have what they need. 9 cups filled to the brim, maybe even a little bit of what they want. So they're kind of greedy in the sense. It's like, is this going to be, am I going to get like anything out of this, you know? Maybe it's just their boredom that they're feeling that way. Like, am I going to get anything out of it? But it could be a bit of, you know, high maintenance maybe person. Need to constantly keep their attention, and that's Gemini. You got to constantly keep their attention. They'll, you know, find something else to keep their attention. So this is a very deliberate decision here, though. So they're going to be making one. It will be a yes or no, I feel like, and who knows when this will be. I wish I could say. We can look into this a little bit further and kind of see. But that's the thing. It's funny that you say that Gemini moon, because now I'm thinking like there is no way to know for sure what they'll be actually doing in the future, because it's like it could change at any time. They don't even know when they're going to change their mind, you know? So it's like, but let's look at what we can find out, because I do see that they will be making a decision, like a very deliberate one. It's like this or that. And they'll be doing that. And it will be based on whether or not they feel this is going to be worth their time. So if you can seem like you're worth their time, then that's a plus, you know, for you. Okay, so let's see. We have, what is this Two of Wands here for? Give me this Two of Wands. What's this deliberate decision on the part of this Aries Sun, Gemini Moon person? Oh, wow. Okay. All right, so I'm just going to put these back because there's so many that fill out. And it's just not the way I do readings. I'm a sloppy shuffler, so it's not always going to be your card. A lot of times I'm just not shuffling carefully, so don't worry about it, okay? It'll come out for you still. You're not going to miss your message. It's just going to have to come out in a different way. What is this Two of Wands here for? Can you give us the Two of Wands energy here for this Aries Sun, Gemini Moon person? Wow. Deliberate decision. Yep. Okay, so they do, it's funny because they want something secure. They might not live that life or seem like that. Like they're just kind of like in the air going around, and they don't really care about like stability necessarily. I mean, not that Geminis don't care about stability, but it's like they care about, it's almost like I feel like they have Cancer in them. Did you say something about cusp? That might have been somebody else. I don't know. Maybe I didn't, but it almost feels like, you know, especially with these two cards, it feels like almost like a Cancer energy. Maybe they have Cancer somewhere in their chart. I don't know if you know what their chart is, but to me, it just feels like, because the moon is ruled by Cancer and theirs is in Gemini. So, but I'm thinking that there's Cancer somewhere else. Maybe their Venus is in Cancer. To me, it feels like they do want some kind of a stable, secure thing. They want somebody who has their shit together and who can also take care of them in a way, you know, like, not saying that they're looking to be taken care of necessarily, could be, but you know, it's not necessarily that. It's just they are looking for that stability. They want someone who has their shit together and who can also help them feel safe too and secure. Like if they fall off, they want to know that this person's going to have their back financially, you know, and just make them feel stable. Whatever security is for them, it's different for everybody. But money usually has a little something to do with it, right? Because, you know, money makes us feel secure. So for them, they just want somebody who has their shit together for sure. Someone who can make them feel like this is going to be okay no matter what happens. Like, I'll be good. They'll have my back, you know? And the Ten of Cups is obviously a part of what they want. They want happiness. They want to have, you know, before we had the Nine of Cups for them, now we have the 10. So the deliberate decision is going to be based on, is this worth their time? Are they going to get something out of it, what they kind of want? And in this case, what they need really, because security is a big part of that. So, wow, that says a lot. That really does. I mean, since forgot to tell you about this guy, since this guy's here, Knight of Pentacles, I feel like maybe if you offer something stable, that will get you in. That will be more, it will be more likely that they'll be like, okay, maybe I shouldn't just stop paying attention to this. Maybe I should, you know, try to see what's going on here in a longer term fashion, you know, instead of just getting bored and moving on to the next thing. Maybe they'll pay more attention and be like, maybe I should check this out for a little bit, you know, see what this is about. Maybe this will be good for me. They are concerned with stability to some degree. Don't let that Aries Gemini fool you. They do want someone they know they can rely on, you know, but maybe they're not used to that. But they still do. That's what they're looking for. So, hey, pop a bar and die. What's up? Yeah, it does. No, I wouldn't know, but shit. You can ask my boyfriend. How you doing? How you doing tonight? So glad to have you. Are you from IP2 always .win? I don't even know what that is, but I know that there's people from there. I don't know. Are you from there? That's why I'm shouting you out, because we're so happy to have you. You guys, please don't be bothered by these people. I mean, they're our friends. We're inviting them here because they add traffic to the channel, so it's a good thing. Don't worry about it, okay? It's a good thing. I'm happy to have you guys. Shit. Okay, so what did you say? You know a lot. Okay, thank you. That's good. So it resonated, is what you're saying. The Hierophant. Right on. Cool. I'm glad it did. Nice. And thank you for the donation, by the way. I do appreciate that. I'm glad you're a new face. You're here. Subscribe. I want to see you next time. Hopefully that works out for you with this person. Woo! I'm telling you, fire. It's going to be fun. That's for sure. Okay. Okay, so, all right, I'm just going to redo the list. Whoever is here right now and wants a reading, say something in the chat, and I'll put you on the list. The two things that you would need to do to make sure that you can get on this list. Number one, be subscribed. So simple. Just hit subscribe. You know, join us. Be here. Be with us and get on this list by doing that. And also like the video, okay? Two things, super easy. Okay, so whoever wants a reading still and you're here still, let me know in the chat so I can add you to this list, okay? Okay. No, pop a bar and die. I don't want you to leave. Is that what that means? Do I want you to stop or step? Either way, I think that means leave. And no, I don't want you to leave. I'm shouting you out here at the bottom of the screen. You weren't treated very well as a kid, were you? You don't know how to take compliments, huh? Come on. We got nothing but love here. You're gonna have to get used to it. The compliments, you know? Okay, so breezy, breezy, yes, yes, yes. Oh, oops. Okay. Let's see. It's Geofu, Nazarene. Okay, perfect. Got you. So let's see here. Oh wait, Papa Bar and Die, did you want to be part of the list? If so, just subscribe and like, and I'll put you on the list. I just don't know if you're like here to just hang out or you want to be put on the list. Like, should I put you on the list? I don't know. It's up to you. Let me know. Let me know. Got you. Okay, I got you, Infinity. No worries. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I didn't even really take anyone off the last list, so don't worry about that. If you were on the last list, you're on this list. And the new people I saw, I just added, so. Wow, okay. It's always a good idea, you know? But hey, Papa Bar and Die, listen to this. If you know that, you're conscious, you're like, I need help, you're not crazy, okay? You're still there, so you're good. You'll be fine. You know, you're saying that, so you'll be fine, I'm sure. You guys are so stupid. You're funny. Yeah, Ruplee, you're added for sure. All right, ready? Ready? What's it gonna be? Dun, da, da, da. Haha! Don't you love when that happens? Rupali. Okay. Looks like you really needed one. Where were you going? You're not gonna leave. Because it's your turn. That's cool. You're like, am I on the list? It's like, yep, and it's your turn. So, what is your, oh, you're one step ahead. Thank you. How is my impression on my new boss, Manesh Ravindran? Is he impressed with my work performance? Okay, got you. Okay. How is my impression on my new boss? Is he impressed with my work? Okay. Okay. So new boss. He wants to know how his impression is. Like, how does his new boss view him? What do you need to know about his new boss and his view for him? How does Rupali's new boss view Rupali's performance, work performance, and their work ethic and their work? You know, what is their impression on the new boss? What is their impression on the new boss at work? Give us a clear image of this. Help me to be the messenger to explain to them what we need to know. Okay. It's a situation where you're going to need to... This person, the boss, it seems like in the beginning, they're like, I like you. I like this guy. He's just like me, you know, kind of sees himself in you, because it's like that, like seeing eye to eye. If not that, well, I feel like that's what it is. Like, I feel like the reason I feel like that is because it kind of seems like in a way that they're seeing, you guys see eye to eye, but they're seeing you as like them. Like you guys are on the same page in such a way that you guys really click, and he I think likes you. But real quickly it could turn kind of, you know, into a situation where you're gonna have to, you know, do pretty much whatever they want you to do, or you're gonna be fucked out of a job. So that's a shitty situation to be in. It kind of feels almost like maybe they're just like mirroring you. Not necessarily, but I mean, it feels almost like they did this for a reason. Or maybe they're just controlling. So it's like once they have their eye on you, like a Scorpio almost, once they have their eye on you, you're theirs, and you're going to do what they want because they're the boss, and you can't really say no. So if you do, like, basically, you know, there's going to be arguments, probably because you're not going to want to do everything, that you're not going to agree with everything, you know, that they want. You're your own person, you don't have to do that. But in this case, they like kind of attach to you and then try to like have you doing certain things possibly, and you're like, nah, and there's arguments, there's tension, and that's a problem when it's your boss, you know, obviously. But here it's like showing that, you know, somebody wants what they want out of it. They're going to get what they want. They're greedy. So that's why I feel like it could become problems if you don't do what they say they want you to do for them, you know, for whatever that is. It might be best for you to just go your own way when this happens, because, you know, the Queen of Wands that's what she does. It's like, I'm going to do what I'm going to do. And you can't do that in this situation. Of course, you know, if this doesn't play out this way, you don't have to leave. I mean, you don't even have to leave if it is this way. I'm not telling you what to do, quit your job or anything. I'm just saying, like, here's the thing, the storyline I'm seeing. But you have free will, so don't blame me if this happens. It's not like I made it happen. I'm just saying, like, this is what I'm seeing in this. This is possible to happen. You can do whatever you want with it. But it seems like it might be, you know, the better decision to, even without looking at the cards, it's kind of like that's obvious. You know, you don't want to stay in a situation like that because it's never going to be the way, what's good for you, you know. But either way, you know, the Queen of Wands does what she wants and needs. I mean, she doesn't ask permission. She just does it. It's like, you're going to come with me or you're going to stay behind, but I'm going to go. It's like, I'm not even discussing this with you. I don't even have to tell you this because I'm already gone, you know, just very independent. Just, they don't need approval, assurance, anything. They're doing it. Like, we're not even talking about, like, other people are talking about how they do it, you know, but they don't talk, they just do it. So it's just like going your own way and just, you know, and with the Fool here, it's like a new exciting adventure or like a new experience, kind of breaking free and just having a new situation, you know, and not letting this get you down or make you feel stuck. Like this person ain't stuck. And this person certainly ain't stuck, okay? Because they don't need other people to be around to tell them what they need to do. They already know and they're doing it. So it might be best for you to just kind of like, but in regards to your question, I think that they do like you, and I think they see that either they see themselves in you, like, oh, that's how I was when I was first, you know, doing this work or whatever, something along those lines, or it's like they really attach to you. And but I feel like it's, you know, I feel like it's either fake and they're doing that to get your control over you. Maybe they don't want you to take their job and they see that like you're a good worker, so they think like I'm gonna manipulate the situation so they can't get above me. I'm just throwing out a little, you know, couple possibilities here, storylines, but like, and how that could play out, you know. But the main idea is like they do see you and they think that like you guys agree on a lot of things. I don't know whether or not that's real or fake, but for now, it's going to be positive. They like you. Try to stick to yourself though. Try not to get too attached to this boss because he could flip real quick and try to control the situation. It's not going to be fun. So, I mean, if maybe you can avoid this by just not letting it get to you or not getting too close to him. Like try to keep your distance and try to just be like blend in with the others, you know. Maybe you can avoid it, but you know, here we are. You might not be able to because everyone has free will and so do you. So do what you're gonna do, but that's what I'm seeing for you, okay? I think they do like you for now. But the anxiety and feels last night in the relationship. Exactly. That's exactly why. That's what I was saying about the wheel. Is that yeah, the wheel picks people for a reason because they do need it. Yeah, that's what I think too. You know, because then usually if a person is called and they're not here and then they come back and get back on the list, they'll be called again. So it's like the wheel doesn't make mistakes. He's like, I chose that person for a reason. So yeah, that's exactly how I feel about it too. That's why I love this tool. It's just it good tool. Great tool. Whoever the owners of Wheel of Names are, wheelofnames.com, it's like, thank you. You try or you succeed in doing that. If try, you're just like everyone else. Congratulations. Not being rude, I'm just saying. And if you succeed, I'm guessing you don't have a lot of cancer in your chart. Or if you do have cancer in your chart, maybe you're more evolved. I don't succeed, you said. Hmm. Are you sure about that? You don't have any cancer at all. You have to have cancer somewhere. Yeah, you have to have cancer somewhere. What house? Just full on Virgo, Pisces, Sagittarius, Leo, Scorpio, but no Aries, Cancer, like none, just Pisces. Okay, so what about the fourth house? Your fourth house. Pisces is my north node. No Taurus, Capricorn either. I'm trying to think if I like don't have something. Pretty sure everyone has a little bit of something, a little bit of everything. Anyway, so let's we're sidetracking, but it's all good. Let's get back to the list. Sorry about that. So the only person I see new is Heather. Let me know if you're new and you want to be on this list and you know you're not already. Heather. Okay. Hey, Felix. Oh my God. My cat tried to take my bagel. He literally just and walked away with it. Watch. Here, Felix. Felix. Here. Fifi. Fifi, here. Here. Here, baby. Here. Felix. Felix. Here. He just takes it like, it was so cute. He looks scary. Anyway. Did he eat this one? I don't remember. Here you go. Try to sneak up all sly. Like I didn't just see that. I shouldn't reward him for that behavior, but whatever. Okay. I know. This is no longer tarot. Wow. Is the Hierophant still here? Is the Hierophant still here? The Aries, the Hierophant. Because if so, you got called again, shit. I think you have another question, apparently. That's funny. Here are the 2 donations and then Rupali. Is this only our 4th? Here are the 2 donations, then Rupali. Did we have somebody else? feel like, wow, that's happening. Okay, we'll wait 30 seconds for this person and then we'll move forward. Okay, if they're not here. Nope. Okay, so we're gonna move on. All right. Wow, you guys are getting deep in the chat, huh? Not hating, but just damn. That's some real shit. And you said you don't have cancer in your chart? No, but you're lying. No, I'm kidding. But I'm just curious about that. How do you not have cancer in your chart? You're saying something like that. It's like, wow. It's interesting. Well, sorry, I forgot Pisces. Forgot. But it's like merging with another person. Anyway. Nasrin. Nice. Okay, go ahead and post your question, please. Hey, I'm live right now, but yeah, come through. It's okay. Bye. Okay. Yeah, I know Nazrin's here. So Nazrin, go ahead and post your question, okay? Go ahead and post that bitch. Just 1 second. Aileen, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. You're still on the list, hon, okay? Just 1 second, you guys. Can you hear me? Sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, no, she's already added to the list. No worries. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Nazareth. I'm all getting distracted in the comments. Sorry. My question is, will Raul, Libra man, connect with me this month to reconcile? Is he thinking about getting back in relationship? I'm a Scorpio. Scorpio and Libra. Okay. Interesting. So let's see. Can you hear me okay, first of all? And if so, I'm going to direct you down here so you can just see the cards and you can see what I'm doing here. So are they thinking about reconciling? Will he connect with me this month? Okay. All right. So first of all, we do have you having to heal here. Probably him too, you know. Probably mutual. But let's see. What is he this month? Give us the vibe of this month between these two. What is between these two? Are there any themes of, you know, them having to or them reconciling, them coming forward, them communicating with you, trying to get back with you, you know, trying to spark something again or talk. What is the energy between these two? And then we'll get his energy and then we'll get yours. Well, we don't need yours, but we'll get his. We'll get between you and then we'll get his. Specifically. So between you, Scorpio rising too. Oh, wow. Okay. So something happened. There's a reason you guys broke up. It was serious to him. Probably having to do with trust or something, right? So unless he's just a player Scorpio, then shit, could have been anything. He's just not a committed dude. But okay. Got a few things here. First of all, Scorpio, between you, we do have manifestation. You know, again, I feel like healing is probably mutual between you. You know, needing to heal, right? And then we have this theme of manifestation. So it's kind of like you can make something happen. Maybe you will. But someone needs to take responsibility for something. That's what's between you. So I feel like you both need to do this. Like, this is mutual. You both need to take responsibility. And both of you are also probably, you know, you see your hand out there, the Queen of Swords. Both of you are probably in the same position in that you want the other person to take responsibility for something or own up to something. So you both want the other to own up to something. And you both need to own up to something. Maybe you don't think that you do, and maybe they don't think that they do. But you definitely both are sharing that kind of energy where you think the other person needs to. And it'd probably be a good idea to do that yourself as well. Because then maybe they'll be willing to do it as well, you know? Like, they'll be more willing to own up to something if you do first, or, you know, whatever. Feel better about it. But it could be the case, too, that somebody just feels like it's your fault, and you could feel that way about them, too. Like, it's just their fault, not yours. You said... I got trust issues with him only because I feel like he hid a lot of things from me in the past. I had contacted him, but he just keeps saying, I'll get back to you later, but he never texts me back. So you left the situation because of a fear you have, but not necessarily the truth. you let your fear control you in this situation. Interesting. Or did you have solid proof that he was, not to be trusted? You just didn't want to risk it. I mean, to me, it's like, if you didn't have the proof, then you kind of created the situation for yourself. Not like but yeah, I mean, if it's not even something that happened, it's kind of like, you must have your reasons, but kind of seems like you jumped the gun on this one. We have been going on and off since January. At times he doesn't contact me for weeks and then pops back in my life. Okay, so it's kind of like, if you don't trust him, that's the thing about Scorpios. It's like, they need to trust you and you need to trust them. If you don't trust them, they're going to wonder, why should I trust you? And they're going to also not want to deal with somebody who doesn't trust them, because that's not, they're interested in that. That's what they need to be with a person, is trust, to know that, like, you're in my circle. Scorpios, it's not going to be like you're an acquaintance. It's going to be like you're in or you're not. And if you're in, you're my people. Like, got your back to the fullest. But if you're not, then you're not, and it's really like irrelevant. I mean, of course they have acquaintances, but it's just like, either you're important or you're not. Like, really, like, you're in the club or you're not. So if you don't trust them, they can't get close to you. And they probably question whether or not they should trust you. And if they're questioning whether or not they should trust you, that means they don't necessarily trust you. And if they don't trust you, they're not going to get serious with you. And that's just what it is, They can't feel comfortable like that. So really, maybe you're not ready for a relationship because you don't trust. And that's going to be a problem for you and anyone you're with. And in this case, it's going to be a problem because he's not going to be close to somebody who doesn't trust him already, So it's just, you can't even get close to this person. That's a little bit extreme, though, don't you think? I'm sorry, yeah. That's heavy, It's heavy, but it's just like, I don't want you. It's hard to do this reading for you, only because I feel like there's more to it than you're saying. Of course there is, but I mean, like, it's like, what, I mean, that's kind of a fucked up way to say it. I was going to say, like, it's either something like what you just said, sailing. Could be that. But it could also just be like, that's just a little extreme. I don't know the dynamic between you and how close you guys are, but if you don't trust him, he definitely doesn't trust you. And that, to me, is like, how could you have gotten so close to him like that to know you love him? You think you do, but that's probably because he's gone, And you want him to be back. Longing, though, we often mistake longing for love. And it's not, love is not, longing, basically. But that's what it feels like to you. And you probably grew up having to constantly get somebody's approval, or having to chase the person to get their attention or something, or approval, or, it wasn't just given to you. So it's like, now it's comfortable in a way to have to, like, wait, or to, like, try to find, or, like, constantly be in a way manifesting, right? It's kind of like you have to, it's to you, you think that that's what love is to really want someone. And maybe it's somebody you can't have for whatever reason. Maybe you like people, you attract people that are unavailable to you because, the people that mattered most growing up were not available to you. And so that's what you're used to, and that feels right to you. You're used to maybe people leaving, or not being very interested, or keeping you waiting, and feeling like how you feel with this person. It's the same thing, And yeah, see, okay, so sailing, I get what you're saying. But to me right now, I'm not even trying to focus on these types of men. I'm trying to focus on the person getting the, you know what I mean? Like, the person getting the reading, because that's what's important. These types of men are important, but it's like, really, why are we attracting these people? It's not really just about, like, them, because they're out there. There are people like that out there. But what is it in you? Like, what do you need? I don't want you to feel like shit, you know? I want you to understand yourself more, you know? So you don't feel like shit, you know? And I can't tell you that this isn't love, like you're saying that it is for you. I can't say it's not. I don't know. I'm not you, you know? But I just don't want you to be like held back by it, because you don't have to, you know, and you can live your life, and you know what I mean? Just anyway. True that. Okay. So let's get back to this. All right. So tell me about this. Tell me about this month. And what is this person doing? How does this person feel about her? What does this person feel about her now? And will any actions be taken in her direction this month? Okay. All right. All right. Didn't you say Libra? Said Libra, right? You're at the bottom of the deck. This could also represent like fairness, balance, trying to even things out, or trying to make things like fair, trying to just be like, you know, not too extreme on any one end of any spectrum. It's like you're trying to like be kind of like not too much, not enough. Like it's like you're trying to even things out. Like I feel like this is his vibe toward you this month. It's like he's not trying to be like a dick, but he's not trying to be like lovey-dovey. He's not trying to be involved really, because that's keeping it on an even keel. He doesn't want to be too extreme in any direction. And it's also kind of seeming like there's some kind of like, you know, neglect or somebody feeling left out, right? He's a Libra Sun, you're a Libra Venus. Interesting. Oh, okay. Oh my God. That makes so much more sense. That's what I was saying about the Scorpio thing. I totally was thinking the whole time that he was a Scorpio, but that's funny because that's even more, it even more makes sense what I was saying about Scorpios. Now knowing that you're the Scorpio, it makes so much, yeah, it definitely, that's hilarious. I'm sorry. So don't mind me, but that's funny because of course. So yeah, so this is neglect though. You know, as you can see, it kind of seems like someone's left out in the cold, right? Somebody's just like feeling neglected, feeling like they're not getting that love they need. But at one point, you know, it seemed like either they felt the same way, like maybe there was potential. But see, okay, I just don't understand how, if you don't trust them, how you can even say you love them. That's why I'm saying I can't tell you it's not love, but I just think that, like, you know, they're gone, so you see it as that. But I don't really think that's, yeah, exactly. So you're the one left out. It's kind of like he's the one that got away, right? That whole thing. That, you know, how people say that. So that's why you feel like it's love, because you really want it and you feel like it'll be a really good thing for you. So you're putting him on this pedestal of like you love him. But oh wow, I didn't even notice the Five of Swords right here. Oh wow. Okay, give me the energy of this Five of Swords. This is changing. This changes things really quick. This changes things. Okay, so we have that person neglected, and then there was this connection. Maybe this is just how you feel, but I feel like this is, you know, we're asking how they feel about you right now. So the thing about that question, I can't give you a yes or no. I'm just going to tell you right now, I can't give you a yes or no because I don't do yes or no's, because nothing is set in stone, really. We have free will, so I can't be like yes, no. But as of right now, it looks like this is what's going to happen this month. This is what he's feeling about you. We're getting this vibe of somebody feeling left out, but that's obviously, you know, you. But then it's like there was that connection there. This Five of Swords, like I'm trying to clarify this Five of Swords. Because is it you who's angry and bitter and trying to get what you want out of it? Or is it him who's is the nasty character? Are you willing to fight for it no matter against all odds? Maybe he's going to be kind of not reacting very well to this. What is this 5 of Swords here for? Who does this represent? What is the 5 of Swords here for? Okay. We have 2 pages. Are you younger than him or older? Whoever's younger, it's probably that person. But we have Earth and we don't have water, so you're Scorpio, but we have Earth and we have Swords. Somebody's working very hard at trying to build some kind of stability. It's still the beginning stages. It has not developed yet into something mature. You guys have not been in a serious relationship. Like, you said on and off. So what I'm saying is like committed every day. This person is my person. Like, that would be like more like a king or a queen. But here we do have, even though the Pentacles doesn't really represent relationships, but this is something not so solidified. It's like, it's always kind of at the beginning, you know? So it's like, and also this is a thing, again, a page, beginning stages, but this is more, you can't stop thinking about it. You can't stop, you know, you want to like move on, but you just can't, you know, very stuck in the past, very solidified and defensive in this position because it's very personal. And also spying a bit, not talking to him directly, but trying to figure out about him, like right now. I'm not hating, I'm just saying that's kind of the energy of that card, like trying to indirectly know about a person instead of directly talking to them. But then with the 8 of Pentacles too, working very hard. It's almost like there's Elsie. Yeah, it's okay. Here, you won't. You're good. It's just this one. So, 8 of Pentacles is basically talking about, you know, working really, really hard, like fingers to the bone about something, like a new hobby almost. So you're fixated on this, I would say, for sure. So what is their, let me get back to their feelings and emotions. I just want to clarify that 5 of Swords. I think it's you. If you don't watch, you know, this passion you're feeling is like, it could get to a destructive level, you know, if you don't like figure out what it is that you're looking for. Because if this person, like, say they don't talk to you, are you just gonna like boil up inside? I mean, it's possible, because this guy is like angry, he's wanting to win, and he will, because he is not going to stop. It's like, it's just a very unhealthy, I feel like it's your energy though, because of, you know, this right here. And I just don't want to see that turn into a really nasty thing. The way to avoid that, I would say, is probably by trying to figure out like what it is that you're looking for exactly and why you feel this way about the person. Because I'm guaranteeing to you right now, it's not because of that. I mean, it is, but really it's like you're missing the point of like, it's not what they brought to your life, even though you feel like it's what they brought to your life. It's really like what you need to bring to your own life, you know? So now you're looking for it in another person, and them not being around, it's like they're not bringing it to your life, but you feel like they could, and they made you feel good. And so you imagine that they could bring that to your life. But it's like, if they're not here now bringing that to your life, and you're still putting them on that pedestal, you're trying to find something to fill yourself. You know what I mean? Do you know what I'm saying? So I think it'd be a good idea to try to figure out what you're actually missing and looking for in other people. But to answer your question, I don't really think that he, it's not like he doesn't want something serious, maybe not with you. It's not saying like he doesn't want something serious. It's not saying he's a player or anything like that. It's just saying like he is, and it's saying he's looking in that direction, like trying to move forward, move on, not necessarily away from you. Okay, I'm trying to just clarify as much as I can. It's like, that's his goal though, basically, is to find some type of stability. Again, he's still in the early stages of that too. He's not the most mature. He doesn't have his shit together all the way yet. It's just, you know, if you can't open up to him in any way, with the way that you're like, I don't trust him, like, how can you expect anything to be, like, if you can't be vulnerable and trust him, it's not, you can't, you know what I mean? Like, I don't get why you, like, you have to work on that first. You have to understand, you know, that's going to be a problem for the relationship. You can't just be with the person. You can, but it's like, how are they going to fulfill you at all? You're always going to be paranoid and not trust them. And then they're not going to fulfill you, but you're just telling yourself that they are. I don't know. It's so complex here. I want to give you a personal reading, but let's just go back to basics and let's not get this confusing, because it already is, because this is a really complex subject. And of course, I'm the one chosen to talk to you about it because everything in relationships is always complex, and I get it. But let's just go back. Let's just go back to basics. What's happening this month between you? Anything at all? Anything between you this month? Well, no shit, huh? Okay, again, I'm telling you, this Five of Swords is kind of worrisome because I just feel like it could be a really destructive, like, energy, anger, resentment, embarrassment, maybe. Like, you don't want to be put in that position, and that's what this is doing. That's how you feel. Like, you feel like you love the person so much and they're not around, and so they're kind of it's like boiling up, and that's just, it could get to a point that you do something you regret. So just please try to understand yourself before you react to things, because I feel like you're not looking at it. You're going to be angry instead of understanding yourself. And you are your own person. You're going to do whatever you're going to do. Don't listen to this and think you have to do that. If you're not angry, good. All the more power to you. But it's just, this is what's coming up for me. So I'm just saying, if this does happen, try to think about that and try to not let that control you, try to understand yourself before you get angry. Have compassion for yourself and your situation. So this is coming up again. Neglected, feeling left out in the cold, and the devil. So it makes sense, because it's like you can't brush it off. You just can't just forget about it. It feels like you're tied to the person. These two tied to this devil character. It's not easy to just like, all right, I'm over it. So that's what's happening this month, is like there's obviously these overwhelming emotions. And that's because you obviously felt like this, But this is you waiting, fearful, not trusting. You know that something bad's going to happen because it has happened before. You see that bandage on his head? This is not telling me anything about him, though. And I feel like that's because he's not part of it. I'm not saying he never will be again, but this month, no. I really don't think that, I really kind of like, I really feel like more you need to kind of, I hate hearing that whenever like I'm trying to figure out something about another person. They're like, oh, you need to focus on yourself. I know it's like a big fuck you, shut up, but like that's literally what I feel like this is. Like, you need to kind of more focus on you. But before you go, I want to give you a chakra wisdom oracle. Like, it's like being on the outside of this, I just feel like it's so easy to see how like you really shouldn't focus on other people as much, just because it really like lessens your quality of life, if you don't love yourself enough. So it's like, but I would hate to hear that if somebody told me that. So I understand that that's probably the position you're in. This deck is a really great deck. Chakra Wisdom Oracle. It gives you a message that you probably I couldn't just explain to you. It like covers a lot of bases. So that's why I just want to do it, because it's kind of like it'll probably answer a lot of questions for you. I have confidence in this deck. Give me the card that we need for. Woo! Damn! Looks like there's some energy here right now. Fire. Like they're excited to come out for you. They just want to know. What is it? All right. Or it's just me shuffling softly again. But either way, probably a little bit of both. Yeah. Yeah, for sure, Queen Bee. I'm just finishing this question. But yeah, of course, you can post at any time. Definitely. And thank you, by the way. Thank you. It's kind of funny that people want to give advice like that, but it's really kind of like, you know, it's a little more complicated than that for a lot of people. But yeah, that's good advice. I mean, it's true. It's just, I don't know. I feel like I've been in that situation. And it's kind of just like, I know. You kind of just have to go through it yourself to really know. There's nothing anyone can really say, so I don't know why I tried to tell you a bunch of shit too. You know, like, God, I mean, it's just, feel for you though. There's nothing I could do to like help, really. I mean, that's not true. I don't know. Anyway, here is what I'm going to try to do to help. Here you go. This is for Nazrin. You want to know what she needs to know. Just give us a card for her. Give her a message for what she needs. How can we help? How can we be the messenger? Let's do this. Nazrin. Nazrin, pick a number for me. 1 through 40. 1 through 40. Any number. First one that comes to your mind. Don't second guess. Don't think. 3. That's funny. Everyone always chooses 3. It's hilarious. Renewal. Okay. So just check this out really quick. Okay. Renewal. It's a red chakra. Okay. So let's see. Red chakra, the first chakra here. Red says, let your intuition be your guide. The overall impression is grounding. Keywords are vital, sexual, passionate, energized, and forceful. The manifesting intention is the first chakra relates to the source of your energy and to how you're building your foundation. Think of the root chakra as a platform. The red cards represent the support you have created or are creating for your future. The root chakra cards show us a new way to bring our dreams to fruition. A new way. They denote beginnings and reveal how to create a solid foundation in tangible form. Keep this in mind. If you are not yet creating what you say you desire, you may need to grow your energetic root deeper and wider into the earth plane. It's kind of like go back and figure out what, connect with it more, figure out what it is. An abundance of red cards in a reading is a strong indication of how you're building your foundation and will offer energetic ideas about what is necessary for you to manifest. These cards represent the beginning of an undertaking, definitely an undertaking, and may guide you away from the old ideas that no longer work in your life. So be open to that. Red cards ask, how does this card represent the place from which I can create something extraordinary? Don't give up on any kind of new experience. It could be really liberating for you. But you're a Scorpio, so, I mean, anyway, we're not going to go into that, but renewal. And Scorpio, it's the thing too. The phoenix, rise from the ashes, right? Everything has to crash and burn, and then you renew yourself. So it's kind of funny. Okay. Geranium, you're being offered a chance to awaken to a new life. You may need to deepen your roots and anchor yourself by taking stock of what you would like to create. Like I said before, figure out what it is. What do you really need and want? Go back to the drawing board and connect. This is a time to start again and grow a strong foundation. This is like the first step. Go back to that drawing board and get in touch with yourself to know what's best for you, Maybe you think it's this, but it's like, You got to feel, you got to figure it out. I mean, so let's see. Renewal geranium. This is another beginning. The legend. Geranium's leaves shrivel and are stolen by the wind. She is pried from her pot and is deeply saddened when she is when she is thrown away. So yeah, she's pried from her pot and is deeply saddened when she is thrown away. But when she awakens, she is blooming once again. Now she lives in a large park, a former landfill site, surrounded by lush greenery, and her roots reach deeper than ever before, opening her to the possibilities of her new life. The inspiration says, what appears to be an end may not be one after all. This may turn into a remarkable opportunity. Trust that whatever is coming is better than what you have known to this point. Wow, I've never gotten this card for someone before. Sorry about that. So, yeah, that's cool. Probably don't believe that, but it's true. This is your card. It's going to be something new that you've never experienced, you know? I can't wait for that to happen for you. It says the personal inquiry. So this is for you to ask yourself, okay? Am I positive in the face of change or defeated? Am I ready to step into the new me? The key ideas here are sourcing from a more beneficial place, feeling in the dark, change in circumstances, and unexpected blessings. Keywords are regeneration, awakening, and fortune. Meditation. So this is a little meditation for you to do. If you're interested, it says, imagine being discarded, like geranium, right? Thrown out. Feel her fear and sadness as she surrenders to the inevitable. Now wake up in a new place. Notice how you feel. Let your feelings take you on a journey. Allow yourself to see and hear whatever experience is meant for you. Observe how you handle change. Wow, that's kind of like really understanding yourself. I like that. I like that a lot. I hope you like that too. I've never gotten that card for somebody before. I like that a lot. That's really good. It's nice. See, I told you this deck is just kind of like, it just answers a lot of questions and gives you a lot of good points to think about, you know? It's really cool. I like it. Hopefully you liked it as well, Nazarene. Okay, so let's see. Right on. Right on. Okay, so Queen B, your question was, is Johnny, my partner, coming back to me in our relationship? He left me on Monday and I'm giving birth to our baby in 2 weeks. Thank you so much. Okay, is he coming back to me in our relationship? Ever? At all? Or like before the baby's born is what you're asking? Is that what you are asking? Like before or just at all? Before or after? Yeah. Like before or after, I really don't. I just want to know at all. I got you. Okay. Let's see. This baby being born. We want to know what this person is going to do. If they're going to reconcile with this person. They're going to reconcile with this person. Before or after? Are they going to get back together at some point? What do we need to know? Anything we need to know in regards to this? Because again, I don't do yes or no's, right? Because it's like nothing is set in stone. So let's look at this, okay? What do we need to know about this person in regards to Queen Bee and their relationship? So, I mean, Four Swords, it's kind of like this is a break, not necessarily a complete ending forever, but right now there is a break period. And it's often, it's likely that, it's obviously you're not really communicating, you're feeling neglected, and someone in the situation, I feel like this is you again, just like the last reading, because it feels more like you're angry and more willing to like react emotionally, and sometimes that's not really it. Sometimes it's very like unhealthy the way we react to things, and it just seems more like from a place of anger, but also it's like deeper than that. It's not even just like anger, it's hurt, and so it's anger, it's humiliation or something like, it's like more than just anger, and there's reasons for that anger that are deeper. So it's not just like a bad person, but I just feel like it's like an emotional reaction, based off of all these deep-seated emotions from how this person's, treated you or left, or all of it. But because the Four of Swords is here, it's kind of like not saying that you guys are like never going to get back together, but the only thing I'm seeing is like it's not going to happen now. So let's see what this Four of Swords is here for, and if that means there's going to be reconciliation, because there's a reason it's not saying death, that would mean ending. Okay, good. What is the Four of Swords here for? What's the Four of Swords here for? So we do have, some level of stability, or at least that's what's wanted, or offered. Like that's what's needed for sure. But it seems like somebody is coming in with that kind of a potential offer. But the thing is, it's not really a mature offer. It's not really like, it's not something to really rely on, I guess you could say, because it's just, it's like a young energy, it's not like mature all the way yet. But it does bring light, happiness, balance. It would feel good. It would be good. Obviously, that's what you want. And someone I feel like is doing that. Like that would be something like maybe they're coming back and they're going to help with the kid or something. But it's not necessarily like that they're very reliable, really. I mean, it's not like something that's for sure on their part. Like I feel like maybe they want to do that, but will they continue to do that? Who knows? I mean, to me, it's just like it's the night. So it's not. It's like the early stages of something. So we just don't know how that's going to play out. In the hallway. But with the Chariot, there is action being taken. And there is somebody looking back on how it's all come to this point. If there's a child involved, obviously it's a big deal. You're going to think like, how did we even get to this point? Like all of the things that added up to this point, all the events that occurred, and how I'm here now. Like this is serious. This is a big deal. And so, again, though, with the Page of Pentacles, it's even more of an early stage. I feel like, they could maybe get their head out of their ass and want to be somewhat stable for the situation. But I don't see it being like romantic. I don't see it being like necessarily that you guys are getting back together. Like I don't see it about being about love. It's more about and being together. It seems like it's more about stability and security. And so to me, the way I'm seeing it is like they want to, add security to the situation, which is good, but it's like it's not necessarily that you guys will be back together. It's just that, and I don't even know if you could like trust that they're going to be there all the way, so I mean, it's just I think that they'll be there somewhat, but I don't think it's going to be like trying to get back together necessarily, but they might try to do the right thing and kind of offer what they can to help the situation, because it's their situation too. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Some people, dude. Some people are just like, why? I'm not going to say it. Never mind. Like, why are you even here having kids and shit, you know? Not you, but obviously. Like, wow. Well, at least the child has you to look up to because, damn, that's really. Like, I think it's safe to say that kid probably would be, you know, in a worse position to be left with him instead of you, you know? Just because that's really selfish. That's really gross. That's disgusting. But yeah, I mean, I just think that like he might. That's what I'm saying too about like him maybe not being so reliable. Like maybe saying like he wants to be there, maybe try, but like it won't be like as much as you're gonna be there for. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't think necessarily it's gonna be about being with you, but maybe I don't know if it's like what the comment was said here. Like I don't know if you would say you try to be like stable and help out just for the sake of like, you know, the image. I just don't feel like it's necessarily like he's gonna be there in a way that's reliable, in a way that really shows you that he's trying to provide stability. Like he might try, but I don't know how long that's gonna last. You know, it's just I wouldn't just rely on it. You know. Wow. So that changes some things for you, doesn't it? That you're probably really confused right now, aren't you? That's fucking crazy. I'm so sorry. Like I don't even. There's nothing to even say. You know, it's like that's fucked up. That's fucked up. And I bet you're just so confused. Like, what the fuck does that mean? Damn. Oh God, ew. There's too many people like that. You know, it's like why are I don't get that. There's so many people that I always hear about situations like that with people's relationships, like the guy or the girl, but usually the guy. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe that's because there's usually women on here instead of men talking about this, but it's like so many fucking people are so fucking like bad people. I mean, it's like fuck. Like how I don't get it, dude. Like you are not needed in this world, you know, like why are you even here? These types of people, you know? I can't believe there's never been any indication of him being like that before. That's what was damn. I'm sorry, you guys. To pause like that, it's just like this person is going through real shit. And if you can't see that, like, I just feel like, wow. You know, like I can't just be like, all right, moving on. Yeah, it's well, you have a good dad then, because that's like what a good person, you know, they don't let, not like they can really control you necessarily, but I mean, that's at least like, what the fuck are you doing? You know, not just like, okay, I'm going to help you be this person, make you think that that's like a person you should be. Like, once you do the right thing, that's good, you know? Like, you will not be this piece of shit. You know, you did this, you're going to handle it. That's good. Ew. Oh my god, dude. What the fuck? You can't make this shit up either. I mean, you should. Oh god. Who the fuck? He's that angry that the attention's not going to be on him. That is disgusting. But it's sad, and I feel really bad. Because it's like, fuck, he must be going through so much shit right now. Anyway, I really can't, I cannot continue to, because I know there's other people that want readings. It's just like, damn, I hate to fucking leave it like that for you. Because, like, you know, I'm not that insensitive person, and there's nothing to really say, though, to you. It's like, fuck. I wish you were here right now so we, oh my god. I'm so sorry. That is so fucked up. But hey, you know, may not mean much now, but at least that kid has you, because he won't be fucked. You know, if he was with him, yeah. So at least there's that. At least he has a chance, you know, to not be a piece of shit. And that's what you can say for yourself. That's crazy, dude. You should email me. Anyway, I'm sorry. Okay. Wow, dude. That's fucked up. Yeah, that's a great question, too. Where'd you find that, psycho? Seriously. Well, because those people don't seem like they're like that at first. They can play for a really long time. Apparently, that's what this person did, too, so. Not only that, but it's like it's your kid. Like, how are you doing? I don't know. Some people I don't even understand how a person does that, but people do it. So I don't know. I guess it just everyone's different. Some people can and some people can't. But I don't know. I'll never have kids, so I don't know. But that's the thing. Like, anyway, so we'll continue. We can go into this forever, and let's not do that. Let's not do that. What is this list? Okay. So anyone who's here right now, because we got a little sidetracked, but anyone who's here right now, that shit was heavy, you guys. I feel bad. It's like straight up life, and you can't even like make that up. So whoever's here now, I know there's a few new people. So if you're here right now and you would like a reading still, then let me know in the chat, and I'll put you on the list. I'm going to redo the list, so it's not going to be the same people. If you're here and you're still here, then say it again. But if you're new, definitely say it, because you're not on the list. Anyone who wants a reading right now, just let me know in the chat. And I'll put you on the list. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Make sure you like this video. And that's it. That's all you have to do. And you have to let me know that you want a reading too, of course. Because if you don't, closed mouths don't get fed. Just saying. Benjamin. Hi, Infinity. Okay, just gonna add a couple more people. Muskan. Get the away. My bagel. Damn. Okay. Muskan. Okay. Ready, y'all? I have 6, and there's 6. Oh my god, that's so funny. I'm all. The hell was that? Oh, I see. Mm-hmm. I think he's just died. Can you guys still hear me on this? Okay, well, they're dying, so I'm just going to turn them on and say better. Okay. On that note, yeah, I didn't have you guys on this last spin because you guys weren't here right now. I asked everyone to let me know, so you guys are on the next one, okay? So I don't know myself. Oh, they left. Wow. That sucks. They left right before the spin. I didn't even read what they had just said. They're like, okay, I'm going to go. Damn. Well, that sucks. But now you guys can be in the spin, okay? So if there's anyone else who wants to be in this list, I just recreated it. So if you've been here, but you didn't say anything right now, the last 2 minutes, you're not on the list, okay? So let me know. So it's Joshua, Muskan, Empowered Diva, Ashley Pearson, Infinity 17, Heather, and Kalpana. Okay? Yeah, but the thing is, like, every now and then, I recreate the list, and I kind of wipe out the other list. So when I do that, I'm going to ask, whoever's here now, just say something in the chat. And if you don't do that, then I don't know you're here. So that's why that happened. So I'll do that every now and then because people, will drop off a few times. So whenever I say that, just be ready to say something in the chat. So I add you to the new list, okay? Okay. So I have 7 here. Is there anyone else who wants to be on this list? Because I see 10 people. So, I mean, I don't know who they are exactly because you're not typing. But if you'd like to be on this list, just let me know. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and spin. Dude, these mosquitoes are freaking not okay. All right. Working on that. Woo! Okay. So, Empowered Diva. That's a cool name. Thank you. Okay. So, nail business. I don't know if you should start a nail business. That's nail business. Start. Would that be a good idea? Would it be profitable? Should you start it now? I don't know. Should start it now. Empowered Diva. Start a nail business. You know about this nail business. If you start it now, what will be the outcome? What would be a good idea? Will it be profitable? Oh, yeah, I think it will, but it says that you have to do this with other people. It's not going to be a business that you're doing on your own, like just you. You're going to have to collaborate with other people. Well, at least that'd be a good idea. That'd be the best way to go, is not by yourself just doing this. You should collaborate with people doing this, like have a team of people, people who take care of this thing, and, be exchanging ideas together. It's going to be important to have like not just you doing this. I think it'd be better if you had other people involved as well, that have different areas of expertise, whatever they're good at, marketing. This person's good at the idea. This person's good at, presenting it, the marketing. And then this person's good at networking. You're going to have like different people for different things. Some people just do businesses on their own, but I don't think that would be the best thing for you. You should probably try to have a couple other people involved as well, helping you, involved in it, And I mean, like you could, yeah, definitely you could do that. Or you could start the business with people, I feel like that would be a better route, because that's what I mean. Like starting the business in general seems like it's going to have to do with like other people being involved in it too, instead of like, because then if you did that after the business was already a business, then you wouldn't really need to know if it's going to work or not, because basically it would work and then you invite people in to help. But it's like, it seems like before it even starts, it'd be a good idea to like do it with people, and then it would have more of a chance of starting and being profitable or successful, But we have free will, so do what you're gonna do. I just think you should consider it regarding your question. And Ten of Cups too, so it's kind of like all the way around. This is a good idea, but really, I don't think it's just you doing it. For some reason, other people and exchanging ideas together. Maybe there's something that you have an idea, but it's kind of like this person knows more about that stuff, and you talk to them and they're like, you can't do it like that. You should do it like this. It'd save you money. It'd be a lot better, a lot quicker, and people would hear about, like they have another idea. So you guys are just like kind of going off of each other, and then it kind of becomes this thing that really works well because each of you are, good at certain things, and you can make it more likely to be successful. So, okay, yeah, I'll add you to the list. Let's go. I need a monster bad. That would help right now. All right. I only see that one new person, so we're going to go ahead and spin. Right on. Infinity. I didn't even see that comment, but you were chosen. So, I mean, of course you can if you'd like to, but you don't need to, because in this case... Oh, wait. I got you mixed up. Infinity 17. And definitely Lessego, you can go ahead and do that. It's up to you. Yes, that's an option. It's in the description if you forgot how to do that. It's in the description, all the information for that. Is Infinity here? Because I just saw her and it's her turn. So we'll give her 30. We'll give her 30 seconds. I'll be right back. So go ahead and post your question. Okay, let's go. Well, thank you, by the way. We're going to first go with Infinity just because we're on her reading, so I will definitely get to yours right after this. But since we're already starting with someone, definitely going to continue on until, we're finished. But, because donations do skip the line, but since I'm doing a reading, I just letting you know, I do see you, and I'm grateful and appreciative, and we'll get to you right after this, okay? Thank you. Appreciate you. We'll stick around and we'll see what's up with your question. You can post right now too if you'd like. That's up to you. You can wait or you can post now. It doesn't matter. I'll see it either way. Waiting on you, Infinity. I see you. You gotta post your question, huh? Or did you post it already? Let's see. No. No, you didn't. So let's do this. Hey, Elsie. Elsie. Are you guys leaving today? Come here. I don't think so. You're good. I'm going to go ahead and just act like this is a general for you. If you don't post your question, I'm just going to see what comes out. Or if you don't have a question, we can come back to you, and I'll do Lessego. Sahu! Yes, you can, definitely. Just do me a favor and like this video really quick, okay? Really appreciate that. It helps me out a lot. It helps YouTube see that people are engaging and they're interested, so they show it to other people. Okay. Yeah, Infinity. We're waiting on you to post your question. Unless you just want a general reading, then I'm going to go ahead and do that. But yes, you definitely, it's still on you. Definitely. Thank you. Appreciate that. Is my past ex Virgo thinking about you? Let's see. Ooh, okay. So there's kind of like this whole idea of like maybe they were a non-committal person, because the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is like the player card of the tarot, and if it's not player, literally, it's just a person who does not stay in one place for very long. It's like but it was very passionate. So either they were in and out. I mean, basically they just were non-committal. Really, I mean, they weren't about being there for the long term, even if it felt that way. So it's kind of like, and they're very interested in what they got out of the situation. 9 of Cups. It's like they're interested in what they can get out of it. Kind of greedy, it's not like he's not sharing, it's like 9 cups filled to the brim. And he'd even take more if he offered it. It's like whatever he can get, it's about what he wants. So I really think that, it's not really saying yes or no in regards to your situation, but it's, to me, feels more like it's about him. So if he feels like you have something to offer, then yeah, I'm sure he thinks about it, but if you felt like that, then you'd probably be around. No offense, like, to you. I'm just saying, like, since he's this energy here. And look, Devil. So, you know what I mean? Definitely not a connection that is healthy, on his part. He's a selfish... I can't say that without a doubt, but it's like, really, he's interested in what he can get, and he's non-committal. And you probably feel like this tie to him because you see these two, it's different in the other deck, but these two people down here, this one lying down and this one sitting up. These two people, I don't know if you can see that very well, but, and this is the Devil up here, the Devil character, and they're kind of like chained, they're tied to him, they're like wrapped, you see, they can't just brush him off and get away. So it's that feeling of like having this attachment to a person that's like you can't just like let it go kind of thing. And it feels like you have this pull to the person, like it's hard to just brush away. And that's the like they have like kind of like a control on you or something. That's the energy, that's the feeling. But I feel like that's on your part, So obviously you felt really attached, and this person, in regards to your question, I don't really see that they're, if they're thinking about anything, even if they did, it wouldn't be in your best interest anyway. It'd be like, what can I get out of the person? So, maybe good riddance, right? I see Taurus. This is the Taurus card. This is the Capricorn card. So, Earth sign. But we also have Fire, Aries, Leo, Sag, and Cups. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But the two signs that come out are Capricorn and Taurus. So, I don't really think that they think much about anything but what they can get out of every situation. But in regards to thinking about you right now, it doesn't seem like it's the case. But again, if they did think about you, it would just be about what they can, It's like, it's not even worth your time. Just saying. That's probably how they are with everybody. What can I get out of this? It's about them. It's not about anyone else. It's like they're in a relationship with being taken care of instead of a person, and caring about how they feel too, Caring about, like, considering their feelings. It's like, what can they give me? What do they feel about giving me everything I want. You know, like, what do they feel about living their life trying to cater to me? Like, yeah, straight up. It just seems like they're very concerned with what they can get out of it, you know? So, I mean, yikes. But I'm sorry to, you know, have to say that. It's just like that's what the cards are showing, that the person's like, you know, concerned with what they can get out of things. They're kind of greedy and just wanting whatever they can get out of things, you know? It's nothing about thinking about what other people want or thinking about how they can help people, you know? It's like just that energy of like somebody who's for themselves, you know? You probably would already have known that about them, though, I feel like, you know, unless it's not obvious or something. But it's kind of like, if that's what I feel like it is, then you probably already know that. But there's a confirmation. Because sometimes it's hard to like believe that people are actually like that. But if you already felt that way, there's a confirmation. Tatiana, go ahead and subscribe and like the video. And yes, you can be added to the list. Oh, Tatiana. My bad. Tatiana, I've never heard that name before. I don't have any more bagel, Felix. Okay. And that's good that you're saying that, because with the devil there, it's kind of like, yeah, you know, praying might help, because it is kind of like this feeling of like you can't control, like they have this control. So yeah, praying would probably be a good idea, you know, instead of like, yeah, I think that's actually a good idea, I would say. You don't want it to like overcome you or something, right? So sometimes we need God to help us with that. Okay. Bye, Heather. Thanks for coming. Have a good day at work. Hopefully we'll see you tonight. You should come back on tonight. And hopefully we can get your question, okay? And if not tonight, tomorrow night, you know? So just come back. Like to see you here again. Hopefully we can get your question answered next time. All right. Yeah, I think that's all right. We're going to spin. Who needs a reading? Who needs a reading? Who needs a reading? Who needs a reading? Oh my God, I'm so stupid. So after Lisego, we're going to do Muskan. Thank you for reminding me. Totally forgot, huh? Damn, I'm so sorry. Yeah, wow. It's me right now. Yeah, no, let's do that. Almost didn't. I almost skipped you. Straight up. Thank you for reminding me. No, it's fine. Okay, so I almost skipped you. Oh my God. Would love to know what's coming my way. Okay, so just in general, talking about love or talking about Anything? Is there a specific thing you want to know about? Bye, Infinity. No worries. Thanks for being here and thanks for your question. Have a good night or day, Infinity. Okay, so let's go. Love to know what's coming my way. Understand. Bring to our attention. 2 minutes. Bring to our attention. What would you like to bring to her attention? First of all, what would you like to bring to her attention? You said let's go with love. Okay, let's look at their love life. What do they need to know, and what is coming their way? What can we expect in the next, as we close out 2021? What's the energy related to their love life? What's happening? It's funny. It's like, hurry up and wait, because you're taking action, you're moving forward, and you're going in a certain direction, but you're also closed off. So like if you're wanting a relationship, you might have to seem a bit more approachable, because it seems like people around you are probably not seeing it that way. They probably think you don't want to be bothered. Maybe that's why no one's approaching you. But if you don't want a relationship, this is perfect, because you're a bit closed off. You're kind of just like doing what you need to do. But if you're like wondering why nothing's happened in a long time, it's probably because you have this kind of like, people are perceiving you as like closed off and not wanting to be bothered. So let's see. So, but you're moving in a direction. I feel like you're pretty independent right now. Like if you're wanting a relationship and you're lonely, then you got to like start seeming a bit more open and like friendly. Not that you're not friendly, but it just seems like you're wanting to be yourself. So I think people are vibing on that. That's why you're not getting a lot of offers. But if you don't want a relationship, then this is like, it seems like you're in a good state of mind because you're just focused on yourself. But, okay, we have 3 of Cups and 6 of Swords. Okay, you could meet this person, like you could be traveling soon. And if not traveling literally, like going somewhere across the water or just like anywhere traveling, not where you're at right now, like where you live, then if you're not doing that, then it could be talking about you just stepping away from something and making distance. And it could be from like a friend. Maybe there's like a third-party situation or a mutual friend that you met this person through. Because there's 3 people in this situation. Usually it's kind of, 3 of Cups would be kind of a good thing, like support from your friends. But since you're leaving, it's kind of funny because whenever people ask this question, this always happens. It goes, you're like, what's coming my way? It's really like nothing's come, like you're actually going a certain way. You're leaving you're going a certain way. It's not really like something coming to you, like you're going to something, I think it does that because like, I don't know. It's funny because like, okay, people think that like they have no control of their lives. Like what's coming? It's like, really, it's up to you kind of, but like, I get it. You kind of want to know, like, what should I expect? Is there anything like kind of cool that's going to happen? It seems like you're going towards a certain direction and you might be traveling. You might be traveling. You might be making distance from something or someone, It's possible. Tell me more about the 3 of Cups. So it is, yeah, romantic. But I would say that you're making distance from it, though. 3 of Cups and the Knight of Cups. Put it together for me. What is this about? Is somebody coming towards them? Is this a friend that they know? Is this a mutual friend? Is this someone who was once a friend? It could have been like a coworker, because this is showing Pentacles. It's showing like the person has their shit together. And it's like the 3 of Cups is representing like a good friends. But really, if we're talking about 3 of Cups and we're talking about love, then we're talking about either a third-party situation. But in this case, I feel like it's talking about like a person in your group, or a person that was a friend at one time, a person that was a mutual friend that you met this, the person through. Like there was like, you guys were at something together and met the person. So it's like you got, you're not the only person who knows them. It's like your friends know them too. or something along those lines. It's like there's more than one person kind of like involved in how you guys got together, but then you're leaving that behind. Maybe you're traveling for work or something, but I feel like if this is love related, it would be somebody you work with. But I feel like you're making distance from it. Like it doesn't seem like you're walking towards it. It seems like you're trying to get away from it. Maybe you're jumping the gun or something. Maybe you think that you're going in the right. I don't know. I don't want to assume, but it just kind of feels like you're just missing each other. You know what I mean? Like something, like you're like, what's coming my way? But you're like walking away from it. And also, if you're wanting a relationship, you're not seeming like you do. So it's kind of like the energy you give off is like not seeming like people aren't picking up on what you're actually wanting because it doesn't seem like you want that. It seems like you don't want that, which is interesting. Do you feel like that's the case too? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, oh my God, that's why people are, like, I never knew why people were looking at me like that or something, I don't get why people are just like not talking to me. It's like, so right. It's like Cancer is, I don't know why I feel like you're a Cancer. I don't think, did you say that at some point? Why do I feel like you're a Cancer? Are you, I don't know why that's, are you a Cancer? Because I feel like you are, but I don't know. I don't know how I'd know that or if you ever said it or something. Oh, no, because Cancer was the Chariot. That's right. Because I was going to say, if you are a Cancer, then it's like, that hard outer shell and then the soft inside. Sometimes people think like Cancers are really tough and really it's just like, it's just like they look like that because the hard crab shell and the inside's all mushy and squishy. But you said Aries. Wow. That's a lot different than Cancer, isn't it? Like completely. Do you know what your moon sign is? Yeah, I would say that it's not even like, unless you have a really reserved rising sign, if you're coming off as intimidating and you're an Aries, but you're actually not intimidating, then you probably have a like reserved moon or something because Aries kind of are intimidating. I mean, they're like, they are the first, they're the initiators, they are fire. It's like they are not, there's all different aspects of the chart, but it's like you don't like want to fuck with the person who's like just doesn't give a fuck and will do something, like does not have that, like they'll fight, and not every Aries will, but it's like you say you have a Gemini moon, so you're more mental, interested in like subject, like intellectual things, like you want to know information, even if it's about people, other people, like gossiping a bit, but it's not really about like fighting, it's about like mental energy, like the way that your weapon is your mind, and your interests. It's interesting. Okay, but then Aries is like, you probably have a lot of fun. And you're not like afraid to go and do new things, which is good. Unless your Saturn's in the 5th house. Anyway, so what is coming your way in love? I feel like the person is coming your way, but you're walking away from it. Like you're missing it. If you would just stay put for a second. Like if you don't have to go anywhere, but you feel like you just have to, like maybe you should just wait and not go anywhere. Like, because I don't know, like, are you running from something? Because literally that's what it seems like you're doing is like running from something that could become, like it's weird. You probably, I don't know if you're jumping the gun on that. Like, I don't know why you're trying to leave all of a sudden. If you're just bored or something, but maybe you should just chill on it for a second and open yourself up a bit more, be a bit more like inviting and not too inviting, but be a bit more like open to people and new experiences, and come off that way because you're not coming off that way at all. Yeah, I did 5 hours one time. Actually, it's 2:54. It's not quite 3 hours yet. Okay. Again, I feel like there is something to gain from this. Ten of Pentacles, definitely. It could definitely be a work, somebody you work with. And if not, an earth sign. Okay, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. At the same time, it's something that like would be worth your time, I feel like. You know, like I don't think you should rush on this if you're thinking about traveling somewhere, but you don't have to, but you're just like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. You should, I mean, maybe you should just wait. Maybe you should, because I feel like something is like coming your way, but you're walking away in a different direction. So it's like you're gonna miss it, I feel like. But like, you know, by all means, don't let yourself like don't stop whatever you're doing. But it's just like if you feel like you don't even really need to go, it's gonna be kind of a waste of money, but you're just like, fuck it, I'll go, you know, maybe you just should just like not go, you know? It's not gonna hurt. Like you're like, I don't even really want to go. If that's the case, then you really should like consider sticking around and seeing if there's something there for you. I feel like you're like trying to run from something and that might not always be like a good thing. Maybe you could just sit tight for a second unless you feel like you need to leave. But the strength cards here, we have Leo, and like I said, possible earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Either way, I mean, I feel like there's a lot of pentacles here, so it seems like a stable thing, and I feel like you can gain something from it, especially with the Six of Wands. Definitely gaining something from it. Strength, give and take. It seems like a partnership, you know? Like there's the healthy give and take, considering the other person, the strength, the commitment, the like long term, like we can make it through anything type thing, you know? Even if it's a friendship, but we're talking about love, so it could be somebody you work with. And yeah, I mean it's kind of interesting. I would consider trying to be a bit more open, trying to seem a bit more open, you know, because people think you're closed off right now. People think you don't want to be bothered and you don't want to be annoyed, you know, worried with other, like people just kind of, they don't want to bother you right now. So if you're wanting a relationship, it's not seeming like it. Whoa, what happened? For those of you who are new, I'm adding you to the list right now, so no worries. All right, I think I have everybody. Okay. Oh. Is Muskan still here? Muskan? Whoever wants a reading and is here right now, I see 7 people here on the chat with us. If you are here right now, if you can hear this and you're here and you want a reading, please go ahead and like this video really quick. And also make sure you're subscribed to the channel. That's the only thing it takes to get on this list. That's all it takes. So those of you, you know, some of you are familiar, so I know you're already subscribed. Go ahead and like this video. I'd really appreciate that. And you're on the list. Everyone who's here right now, though, is on the list. I just don't know, like, who of you have left. So I'm going to, if there's people I haven't seen in a long time, I'm going to be just like, if you don't say anything right now, that's going to tell me that you're not here. So if you do want to be on this list, then just let me know right now. Okay. You're welcome, Lisego. Thank you. Is Kalpana still here? Is Kalpana still here? You can probably hear those people in the background, can't you? I want them to be part of this live, but they want to be in their own conversation. I wonder if they can hear me right now. Because I can hear them pretty well. I just don't, I mean, I don't mind, but if they want, I don't know if they want their business out here. It's up to you, though. It's up to them. I really don't mind. I just, little disclaimer, little heads up. Too noisy? Can you hear them? You can hear them? I can't hear what they're saying, but I can hear them. Is that annoying to you or no? Is it fine or is that too? Can you not hear me? Or is it like distracting? Hey! Oh, Kalpana. Yeah, weren't you just here? What's that? Are you still here? They can hear you. They said they can hear you guys. Sounds like alien noises. That's funny. They said they could hear you. They could hear you guys. They don't know what you're saying, but they say you sound like aliens. Or like they could hear you, but it's just like not significantly like annoying. It's just like they know you're there. Huh? So it's like, I don't know. I'm just letting you know. If you want to use paradise, turn the fuck around. Because right here is not where it's at. Okay, sorry, Kalpana. We're gonna have to move forward because you ain't saying anything. She probably just signed off real quick. So good. We're just gonna spin again, and then we'll see. All right. I added you to the list. Tobias. Oh, this person is not here anymore, I don't think. Are you here still, Joshua? Srishti. Whoever's here and has just joined us right now, please go ahead and like this video and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. And I'll add you to this list, and we will see if you can get chosen today. And we'll see what your question is. We'll answer it for you. No worries. I'm excited. So please just go ahead. Those two things, and you're on the list, okay? So I'm going to spin again because this person I don't think was here. So Shristi, I got you. And Tobias, I got you as well. Is Tatiana still here? Tatiana. Right on. What's Pentel's? Oh, Penteli. Leo's intention towards me currently. No contact in long distance. Okay. So their intention towards you currently apparently is to be distant, but okay. What is Leo's intention toward you currently, if any? Does he have intentions toward her currently? Wow. Okay, so, ooh. Damn! No wonder, because this is the bottom of the deck. And it's kind of like this is what's happening now, right? You said he's distancing himself, right? It's like, well, no contact in long distance, so he's distancing in long distance. But no contact, I mean, it's like there's seemingly an intention to not be involved. But what we have here is either Taurus here, marriage, commitment. To me, it represents something committed. But since we have the Nine of Cups, it's someone that does these things, like is in a committed relationship for what they can get out of it, or, you know, basically they just want to be taken care of kind of energy, like they're greedy. And look, these 9 cups are filled to the brim, so they have what they need. They probably have even a little bit of what they want too, you know, like in these cups. But it's not, I mean, they'll take anything they can get. They'll take more. They're not sharing. They're satisfied with this. So it's kind of like about them and what they can get. And then we have the 10 of swords, 3 of swords. So to me, it's pretty fucking clear. It's sad to say that this is like an intention of theirs. I mean, I don't know if you guys had an argument, a fight where they'd be resentful or bitter or angry or wanting to hurt you. Like if they feel like you fucked them over and now they're wanting to do the same to you or something. I don't know. But to me, it's just like, that's all bad. There's not really much here that's positive. I mean, intending to unexpectedly betray someone's trust is pretty fucking dirty, you know? Like, it's hard to, but with this, I mean, that's why I say you guys must have had an argument or some kind of fight to where they'd be resentful. Maybe you didn't give them something they wanted with the 9 of cups or something, but that's the commitment is, and really it's not even a commitment to you because where are they? It's a commitment to what they can get out of it. And if you can give them what they want, then they're committed, you know, but in a way, but it's like, apparently you couldn't do that and you shouldn't do that anyway. But I mean, apparently you couldn't. And so they're distant, but really good for you, you know? But currently I think, you know, if they're not, it seems like they're, if this is their intention, like that's scary. Like they're obviously bitter about something. Maybe it's just that you're not giving them enough attention. I don't know. But like I can do better because somebody else is going to take care of me. Like, I don't know. It seems infantile. It seems selfish. Yeah, right. So if they're intending to do something, it's like it's really for their own good, not yours, you know? I mean, consider it a blessing that they're not talking to you. I feel like you're not seeing them in a clear way. Like you might still put them on a pedestal or something, but because the Seven of Cups, or it could mean you have more than one option, so maybe it won't be a big deal for you. But for you, the world here is kind of saying like this is a cycle. Like they'll be back around, and you're probably gonna go for it again. But then the same thing will happen. It's like a cycle. It's like as time goes on, it's just the same fucking thing. So if you want to change that, it's up to you to change that. Like you don't have to do the same thing you've always done because you're not going to get a different result like you're wanting. You're not going to finally get what you want because they're going to realize. You know what I mean? You have to like make that decision. And if you don't, then it's like you can't expect anyone else to. If you won't even make that decision for yourself, no one's going to take care of you and make sure you're good like that. You know, some people's parents don't even do that. So it's like you can't. That's kind of like expecting a lot from a person who, you know, isn't you. Like you're putting that on them in a way, like because you need it to feel fulfilled, but really they're not worth that shit. And if you can't give it to yourself, how can somebody else? They can try, but they can't because you'll never understand it or feel it in the way that you need it because you're lacking it, or it's, you know, you're not whole. So you're needing to fill yourself to feel whole, but it's like no one can do that for you at all. Even if they wanted to. They can't. It's impossible. You know, and then we go back to like, do you even know what you want and need to feel that way? If the answer is no, then how can you expect someone to give it to you when you don't even know what it is? And that's a breeding ground for somebody to really fucking take control over your life too. If they see that, you know, you're willing to just allow somebody to tell you what you need and want and what's good for you, oh, they'll have a good time with that, but it won't be fun for you. Okay, you guys, we're going to do something for this last one. This last one, we're going to do a raffle. So if you're here right now, I'm going to read you the whole list. So if you were here before, this is a different list. So right now, if you're here, let me know in the chat. And I'll add you to this raffle, and we'll do this. Hi, Samuel. Miss Michelle. I'm good. How are you? No. Tatiana. Weather's nice. Where are you at? Because it is humid as... It's humid as fuck. Okay, let's just say that. Where I'm at. England. Yeah, it's like over 100 degrees here. It's like crazy. Needless to say, I am not going outside for the majority of the day in this kind of shit. And when I am, it's in shade. It's light. It's better in shade, but it's still a bitch. It's like crazy. Okay, so let's see. Okay, got you. Boyanaki. Okay. Hi, Kay. I am going to add you to the raffle as well. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel and make sure you like this video. And let me know if you are not one of these people and you want to be on this list. Okay, so it's Miss Michelle, Samuel UK, Srishti, Pramila, Arpita, Fantasy, Elia, Abby, Bojanaki, Debolina, and Kay. Anybody else want to be on this raffle list for the last question today? Okay, I'll start cutting, and if anyone else comes, we'll add them as well. All right, the list is now closed. So we're going to start with these people who have same people on the list. No one new has come since I just called out that list, so we're all good to go. Sorry, I'm going to put list closed for people so they know. So I don't have to hate having to say that to a new person, like, sorry. It's like, so here it is now. All right, here we go. Srishti in the box. Debolina in the box. K in the box. Promila in the box. Fantasy in the box. Arpita in the box. Bojanaki in the box. I know, yeah, it sucks when you guys like stay and you don't get your reading still. I appreciate you guys being here. Just know that I do this all the time, so if you don't get a reading today, just come back tomorrow. Let's do this again, and you can get one. Also, if you don't get chosen and you really need one or you're really like wanting one, you can always donate, and we'll go to you. You know, we'll get to you right away. So no worries. You can. Oh, there's always a way to make it happen. You know, if it doesn't just happen. So okay, Abby. In the box. Elia or Eliana in the box. And Miss Michelle in the box. Samuel in the box. Is there anyone I missed? Did I miss anybody? Any of you on this list already? Speak now, forever hold your peace.
I think that's the name.
Okay. There's other options. Like I have Venmo and I also have Cash App. Do they not have it there either? If that's the case, I'm sure there's something we could do. Like if that's been an issue, that should never be an issue like for longer than like, you know, like that's like you're like, I wanted a reading and I would have donated for one, but I can't. So I have to wait and I might not even get one that and it's like that sucks. So is it just PayPal? I think Venmo is linked in with PayPal too, so it probably is Venmo too if it's PayPal. And Cash App, I'm not sure. Not sure how that works. Oh, interesting. Would somebody from the US be able to get one of those and maybe then like, you know, people not from the US could use that and would, or is that not allowed because I'm from the US? That's crazy. See, to me, I'm just like, that's so unheard of. How do you not, you know, it's like funny. I mean, like if I wasn't in the UK, but like I wanted people from the UK to be able to, you know, donate, for example, in this case, like, am I able to get one of those accounts or is it like just for people in the UK? Is it like the same as PayPal? Like you can't have a PayPal and I can't have a Esewa Kalti. I think I've seen Esewa. What is it? I don't even know how to say it. Damn. Damn. Oh, blonde moment. Yeah, see, I'm so like, it's like I don't even know about other parts of the world at all. It's kind of like I just think there's the U.S. and I forget like there's other places, which is like dumb, but like that I don't know about the world. So sorry if I sound really ignorant. It's, you know, I kind of am in certain areas, talking about different parts of the world. You know, it's like I'm like, oh shit, I had no idea. You know, so thanks for letting me know that because I'm sure there's other people who felt that way too. I think I actually heard that before, something about Nepal. How did we do that last time? We did something last time, I think, to make that work. I forget what we did, though. I'd have to ask Jenna. I think she would probably remember. Because I think I heard that before Nepal. You couldn't do it, and then there was... I don't know if it was you. It could have been somebody else, but Nepal was the place. So I don't know. I'll have to ask Jenna and get back to you on that. Oh, crap. We lost someone. What the hell? This isn't even somebody from this live, but that came out. Do you remember that person last time? Yeah, they're not here. Who's it gonna be? Thank you, greatest super who needs to be the most. Elsie.
Yeah.
Do you want to help me with something?
Huh?
Do you want to help me with something? It just takes 1 sec. Oh crap, do you see him down there? Oops. It's funny. Oh yeah, I was supposed to make one of those things where I stick a stick through it or something, and then it's like it goes like this. Okay, I think it's enough. Everybody, no. Oh my god. Yeah, I need something a little more secure than this, but okay. All right, one more time. Ready, set. All right, well, Elsie fails, so I'm just going to choose myself. Ready? Swear to God, I'm not looking. Okay, who's it going to be? Ready? Drum roll, please. Ready? Bojanaki. Hell yeah. Are you here still? Okay. Right on. Okay. Okay. So go ahead and post your question. Yes. Yes, you can. Okay. Nice. My parents are in phase of divorce. Is this gonna happen? You had to hit me with a question like that. Okay. Well, I can't say yes or no because anything could change at any time, and we have free will. So it's like I'm not magical. I read cards though. So what's gonna happen is we'll see if that comes out again because that seemed really relevant, but I don't want to like just anyway. So G and S. So it's I'm not gonna say like yes or no, but let's look at the energy around the whole situation. and you can determine what you think that means for yourself, you know, because it's your life. So you'll know kind of what it's saying by what the cards are saying. But I'm not going to say yes or no, you know, because, you know, nothing's really like set in stone necessarily. And I am sorry to hear that too. I just totally like, I guess, wow. Yeah. I can't believe a Leo just made me realize that I was just like thinking about myself right now. Like, you gave me a question like that. Dang it, how am I going to answer this one? You know, instead of being like, that sucks you're going through that. Wow. Thank you, Leo. Thank you. Because, yeah, I don't want to be like that. That's just crazy. That's weird. Like, I didn't mean to, you know. Sorry. So, let's see. What can we find out for you, though? Let's see. Yeah. Tell us what we need to know in regards to this question. She would like to understand the situation and help me to be the messenger for that. Help me to explain what you'd like to bring to the surface and what you'd like her to know about the situation. Anything that she needs to know about the situation regarding the divorce between S and G. Anything you want to bring to her attention, please. What do you need me to say? Okay. First of all, hang on. Let's not assume. I'm going to take one card from each deck. How about that? I think that might be kind of interesting. Okay. Sorry, I feel like there's like a spider in my hair. Something crawling or something. We just sprayed outside the house, so it's like they come inside. It's really hot here, so they like to come inside where it's cool. So anyway. Okay, got it again. Wow. Okay. Interesting. This is interesting. Sure. Well, okay, I mean, we have a lot of pentacles. Not like a lot, but we have a couple pentacles here that make me feel like, there's more to this than just, like this could just be kind of like well, let me break it down. So first of all, the overall energy here, and even more, I like to see that. So already kind of what I was feeling, and that on top of it is good because, okay, so first of all, Knight of Wands. That tells me that like this whole idea seems like, at least to me, it seems, with this card, it seems like this is not something that they're committed to following through with. Maybe they are right now and that changes. Of course, anything could change. Like maybe that's true now and, it could change later because, people have free will. But from this, like right now, today, from where I stand, at least, the cards seem to be saying that this isn't something that's, it might be serious. I mean, it's serious. It might be serious now, but it doesn't seem like it's going to hold weight. Like it doesn't seem like they are going to follow through with it. They're not going to be committed to this idea with the Knight of Wands, it seems like. And then with the Knight of Pentacles after that, it's like, okay, because, I think in the name of like wanting what's best for probably you, because stability wise, security wise, whatever that means for them, not just money, like stability in general, like what makes you feel stable. It's not just money, it's also just overall your life and the stability of it. A divorce would kind of not be something that would make someone, like I think it's because of, them feeling like it's probably the better decision to do what's like best for the family type thing. They're going to try to like, because they want it to remain stable. It seems like they're not going to be committed to the whole thing, And then again, we get the Knight of Wands again. So double, not very committed to this whole thing. Like, and I don't really know why exactly that is. Maybe it's just an argument, bad one, obviously, but, I didn't even think about that when I was, because that's what this means. But like, I didn't even think about, I just literally meant like, I don't know why there's why there's no commitment to this very serious issue. Like, why would this even be brought up? Well, duh. It was a large fight, maybe, very serious fight. But I don't think it's like of course, I don't know. But this is what the cards seem to be saying, that it doesn't seem like it's going to hold weight. Maybe they are going to do some like alone time to where the Hermit is all about like being alone by yourself, not like isolated, but just by yourself for however long you need. Like you're choosing to be by yourself, to have that time to yourself to like think about something and decide what you're going to do about it, like it's not just like taking action without thinking. It's like, no, I've had a period to think, and I know what is best for me now because I've either meditated on it or just journaled on it, sat with myself about it and figured out what I'm doing, It's like, but it's something they'll both have to do on their own to figure that out. But they'll probably be doing that. It's a very serious thing, they're gonna have to consider if they really want it, because it's gonna change everything. But and I think just, again, stability. I think for the sake of what's best, it seems like they're not gonna follow through with it, because they want to keep things stable, probably, for you, because you're the child, you said, right? The only child. And so to me, with these cards, it kind of seems like, that they're gonna like, it's not gonna be something that they feel is the best thing after all, But don't like hold me to that. It could change at any time. It could change right now. It could change, it could change at any time, because we can change what we do. But from this point right now, it seems like that's the case here. So, I mean, that's good news. But again, I'm not a fortune teller. So because you can go ahead and make any decision you want at any time that will change the course of direction in every way, this could change. So please don't take it to heart. I mean, it's cards, tarot cards, but I'm not magical, okay? Not magical. I'm just letting you know, I'm just being real with you. So like when it's serious questions like that, it's like, I just want you to know that like, it's still something that somebody could change. We have free will. So this is not set in stone. This could change at any time. Anytime, whenever they choose to. Damn. Some people just like know what to say to people. It's like, dang, that's good. I'm glad that there's people like that here. Like I said, this community is really supportive of everybody always, and that's like a really cool thing. There's like not haters here, which is awesome. So I hope you take care of yourself. Ojanaki, thanks for your question. Sorry about that. I'm sorry that's happening, I'm sorry that that's your life right now, the situation. Hopefully the reading plays out the way I see it now. And if it doesn't, you'll be okay, but obviously it's going to be difficult. But I wish you the best, wish you the best. It's gotten heavy tonight, by the way, you guys. If you haven't, I don't know if you're just coming to this, but wow. There have been some heavy ass readings tonight. Like, I was not emotionally prepared for this, but it's all good. I just like, I feel, I don't know what to say to people. I'm like we can't even like just like continue and move on after that. It's kind of just like, ooh. And then I want to do something to help, but it's like, there's nothing I can really do. So I don't know. Sorry. Just know I feel for you guys, and I appreciate you coming on to the live, and I'd be happy to see you again. So with that being said, thank you. And thank you, Samuel, for, being supportive to this person, because obviously I'm at a loss for words. It's just been a long night. And yes, I did mean you by Leo. But you're the different kind of Leo. I understand that. So I'm not talking shit. I think it's funny. It's just funny. But yeah, for sure. Definitely. What's that? We're pretty much done. So I'm all ears. Why you get the vibe that it's like, oh, okay, yeah, right on. Yeah, that's funny you say that, because it's kind of like, yeah. We'll see if that works. Pisces moon, absorbing all that stuff, so it's too much sometimes, but. Or maybe it's just me and I'm nuts. No, okay. All right. Yeah, I'm going to go try that for sure. Let's see. I'll let you know what happens. Thanks, you guys. Have a good one. And come back tomorrow, too. No, I'm going to try it right now. Straight up. I'm down to try anything. Well, not anything, but Anyway, I'll see you guys tonight. All right, bye. Bye.